it's. I know it's like because people hate the.
We're live, by the way.
Unethical. Gonna pee. That's my mic real quick. 2.
Yeah, you're which one are you? Oh, I don't think I have your mic on this actually. Let me add it on this view. Audio input capture, add existing, second mic.
He is.
Yeah, give it a
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Hey, what's going on? What's cracking, gamers? Welcome to Prank Invasion.
Yo.
Is that reference outdated for most people? Probably.
Yes, it is,
extremely
absolutely.
so. Many of you were born after
No
that
one
channel
remembers that
went away.
show.
Did the guy get cancelled? Probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bad bloke, from what I hear. Don't clip it and send it to him.
What's good, Jarvis Johnson Nation?
Wolfpack out.
Wolfpack AU. Swaggy Audio. I actually did my hair this morning, or not this morning, right before the stream. You can compliment my curly locks. We're gonna get started on some. I look like a SoundCloud rapper. That's a compliment, I think. The numbers are going down at an alarming rate. What have we done? Ugh. What's good? iGroup or IQ Ruth Hertz. iGroup is? I don't know. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Sir Dan the Meme Man, thank you for the tier 1. Elusive Mighty Phoenix, thank you for the tier 1. Les Baby, thank you for the tier 1. 11 months. Deku Han, thank you for the bits. Sunflower Jewel, thank you for the prime. By the way, thank you all for all the support. We've got 2 streams in a row. We got Jordan in the house, literally and figuratively. Elusive Mighty Phoenix, did I already say that? For the tier 1, I probably did. Val for the bits, thank you. Jar Jar Binks of P, thank you for the prime. Rice in the Trash 7, thank you for the tier 1. Pyre Kerberos. Dipper's looking out the window, considering if he wants to jump out of it. Amy says bye. Thank you for the bits. My eyes are a little red. I just got out of the shower. POV Denver. 6 months at tier 1. Thank you so much. The Ugly Zombie, tier 1. 12 months, a whole year. I'm here, I'm gay, I'm ready to party, let's fucking go. Hell yeah.
Welcome to the video.
Welcome to the video. That's a great intro.
Hi, buddy. You big chillin'? You gonna be cool?
He was just like looking out the window like he was gonna jump.
He's reminiscing.
Zayna. Thank you for the tier 1.
Hey, welcome back. I don't know if you've been here before, but welcome back. Bijan says, yay, racism. Couldn't agree more. Bijan, perhaps one of the most active names I see in both our chats.
Yeah,
maybe.
Bijan's around.
An OG, in fact.
Yeah, can I get you to scoot up a little bit? This is, again, the issue, because I framed this for just me, so now you're, like,
wow.
far back.
Wow, says a lot.
If you went bald, would you oil up your head so you could look at each other's reflections? I don't see why not.
Would that help us do that?
Yeah, I kind of don't know.
I was bald at one point.
Yeah.
I
mean, you shave.
I guess I shaved my
head. You kind of shave your hair regularly.
All
right, Dipper, we got it turned up. We got to stop the squeak.
Stop the steal, buddy.
Drop it.
Excuse me, sir. Monfrere?
Hey, Dipper, give it to me. Give it to me. Hey. I think he wants to play. Dipper. Give it to me. Hey, let go. Dipper, let go.
Dipper said 10 gifted subs, no let go.
I'm gonna get him a treat though, so he can imagine framing your stream for you and not your homie.
It's jacked up, man. Change your entire setup for me.
In due time.
How's everybody doing? Did you notice I'm wearing both black and white? And it's on purpose. Jarvis audio a little bit low? We can fix that in a mo. Uno, dos, tres, 1, 2, 3. Easy as ABC. Uh, yeah, that I was literally I injured my back like 20 minutes ago because we saw that clip. One of our editors, Austin, sent us the clip
Young Mixer in the chat.
of Jarvis getting mad love from
Hassan was watching the video.
from Daddy from Papa Socialism. Oh yeah, you're a socialist. How come you live in a house? Some socialist. Are you wearing clothes? No, it's black and they're white pants that I just wash everything at the same time.
Please don't believe the hype.
Please don't believe the hype. They are white pants.
All right. Hey, Jorb, what you drinking?
What am I sipping on? I'm sipping on a whiskey with some ice. I have not had Jack Daniels in like a decade, and it's okay. I think I had some
It's
elitism
fine.
when I was
Yeah.
younger. You know, like
Yeah.
that the common man's whiskey. Like, shut up.
We have a lot of like alcohol left over from the Halloween party that we had. And yes, Jordan and I are we're having a sleepover every night. It's
Yeah,
like
consistent sleepover.
yeah, it's pretty much like exactly what you wish you always had.
It's nice, man. I mean, I know we neither of us have had a lot of roommate time in the last couple of years, kind of over COVID.
Yeah, I feel like that's part of the reason that we haven't been doing content is because it's been so long since we've actually gotten to hang out in
It's just
person.
been big chilling, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I wish I could that my short-term memory or my long-term memory is not wiped on regular occasion via ADHD because I want to like. Almost a part of me wants to compare like what we were like off camera and mic before and after. Because it's felt very easy hanging out, but we've also been hanging out now more
Yeah.
than like ever, including when I was when we were both in San Francisco,
Just because we're literally in the same place all the
literally in the same place. I'm banging on your door saying like, "Look," and I've done a drawing or brought a dead squirrel or something.
Yeah, you brought me a dead
Dad.
dead mouse, and
Look at this.
Jordan's mic is making him sound British. You might want to adjust the audio. All right, thanks for the heads up.
Look,
Jax.
we've tried to fix that for around 28 years.
Yeah. All right, let's-
Trust. I'm a little chilly, Willie. Hold on.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, oh, you fucking will.
I'm
You
just
will
trying
be.
to prevent myself from sweating.
No, you're right too. I'm the fool.
Oh, do you want to put something on? Okay, I appreciate you. I appreciate you greatly. I'll set things up. Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white. But I'm gonna. I gotta close this. This is the time of the stream when I need to close all the things that are up on my desktop, so that I don't get in trouble. White as snow. Wait, black as midnight. And white as Snow White, or whatever he says. I'm about to take flight. Take something off them stripes. If you a zebra, better come out them stripes. I've decided that I need a third monitor. And this is another one of those times when I'm like, man, third monitor would be killer right now. Screen share? Nope, that's the wrong screen share. Screen share 2? Okay, this one works. Speaking of Hassan, look, he's reacting to episode 5. Did you get your race card? Can I put this in? Oh. Default view? I don't think I want. Actually, I guess I do because of this show. Oh wait, maybe I do want theater mode. Yeah, that seems good. And we want to bring this down. Bada boom, bada bing. And then do a little bit of this. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Somebody's playing music on my street. I hope it doesn't come up on the mic. Thank you for all the hair compliments. Sometimes it takes me time to do this. So I thought we had the DVD. I do, but it's just easier to watch it on YouTube. The DVD is in this room. Oh yeah, it's like sitting. It's on the bookshelf. Or is it? No, I put the black-white DVD somewhere. And I was going to show people because somebody was like, don't you have the DVD? But I was like, oh.
Should I close this?
Ugh, yes, please. It's still sealed. That way it retains its value.
We're gonna get it signed by every racist we can.
I'm gonna take the black-white.
Last
You
time
know
I
that
wore this
like.
hat, it was a video. It was a black-white.
Oh, you know that Gideon video where he goes to the most racist town in America? We should take the black-white DVD to the most racist town in America and get it signed.
Man, I found that video so frustrating.
Yeah,
Just
we don't need
everything
to talk about it.
No, I mean it's interesting. It's definitely worth people checking out, and it's worth a watch. But
I mean, the Gideon one, I did not. Well, no comment. Let's just watch the show.
no comment. I personally, racism gets a bad rap.
Mm-hmm.
It makes great TV shows, I guess. As a bonus, at some point we have to watch episodes. I don't know how many there were of America's Next Top Model where they race swapped.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, they didn't just swap, dude. They went
Yeah.
for everything.
I'm just curious to see what happens. This might be TOS. We might get banned. It's a good thing I'm not a Twitch streamer.
What if we watch this on stream?
Yeah.
How many did we watch on stream? 2 or 3? Maybe?
Yeah, a couple. It's been a minute, but we stopped watching on stream, but because we're in person, it might be a little easier to stay focused on the show.
First time we've ever watched the show in person. Squad.
Jarvis, you have made me a better person. You're welcome.
You're wrong. You're correct.
Unpopular opinion, but racism is bad. Look,
We've got a Hassan Hasanabi head.
Hasanabi head in here. Whoa, racism is bad.
Racism is bad.
Crazy. Are you a boy? All right. Shall we just let me just do a little intro. Hello and welcome back to Jarvis Johnson Gold, the premium channel that is free. It is free. But if you're watching this, you're premium. And you're black and white.
Thank you so much, man. I brought my credentials.
Jordan's here.
Hi. I'm here.
In person. Live.
I'm a person.
And we're also live on twitch.tv/Jarvis Johnson, always be plugging. And we're gonna watch. And we're not live on twitch.tv/Jordan Deacon.
Yeah, maybe we should be.
Maybe we should be. Actually,
we should be.
Goes offline.
No.
We are gonna be watching, after a long break, episode 5 of 6 of Black White, the Emmy award-winning blackface television program.
Not one of the other ones. The one that actually got the Emmy. Not one of the other beloved blackface TV shows. Mm-hmm. Now, in the defense of the show, which is a bad way to start a sentence, but in the defense of this racist show, there is no... It's not just a blackface show. It's a whiteface show. Okay? Is one worse than the other?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure, of course. Yeah, definitely.
You know what I should do? I'm going to... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up Audition right quick. Because also, I need to record the camera. So give us a second, actually.
Chat, we're going to take another year break.
Did you get your race card?
Hey, did you? I got to go to the DMV, get my race card.
QQ.
Did you get your race car?
Did you get your race car? Did you get your race car? Also shout out, well, actually, so my Audition has this crazy bug where it just takes up both screens. For some reason.
We should reach out to Adobe and say, hey, your software is being difficult.
It is bad.
For the first time,
yeah,
Adobe software is being
kind of
difficult.
famously bad. Black, white, 5. And then this is going to be, nope. Those are both wrong. Default input. Oh, I see. So yeah, we got to change this to volt. And then...
Did you get your race card?
Yeah, then we got to do input 1 and then input 2. Man, being so smart is hard, dog.
It's exhausting, dude.
Say something?
Hello, what's going on?
Oh, look at that. Look at both of our independent levels.
Oh, I'm so sick of being so clever and
Look
good
at
looking.
our independent levels recording like they are supposed to do.
We are independent men. Let
All
me
right.
let me spit some reality.
All right, so that's
bars.
recording, and then the other thing I was gonna do is delete some stuff on this SD card because who knows what's on it. Oh,
Oh
you know what's
wow,
on it?
you can't. Oh my God, take that. Are you allowed to even have that? Wow, it's mostly me. What the hell?
It's actually, I'm gonna use a different one because this SD card has stuff from. Well, I don't need it. I don't need it. What am I saying? It's all footage from the fucking video that just came out.
It seems like a lot of photos of my social security card.
Yeah, it's
What
all.
is? Why do you need like more than one? I
It's
guess
all.
is the-
It's all footage of when we recorded this video. You know. Yeah, just a little behind the scenes, a little BTS, a little beyond the summit.
Hey, and as I always like to say when we record our podcast, Sad Boys Pod, when K-pop comes up, just remember that our opinions are exactly the one that you hold, and whichever, K-pop star you like the most and or band, that's also the one that we like, and I don't know follow-up questions about that.
Yep.
Whatever upsets you the least and
Yeah.
doesn't put me in jeopardy is what I want and like. Also.
Whatever puts me on the show Jeopardy though is what you should. Okay, but where? Okay, sorry.
Local idiot boy Jordan Adika manages to get the lowest score on Jeopardy ever. Not only will he not do it in the right format, when he's asked to say it in the what is and all that, he just does it in a Yoda voice. He doesn't get it. Local idiot boy.
Local idiot man.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, dude.
Cool.
Whoa, did you get your race car?
I think I did. Great. A new record. Oh, look at that.
Did you get your race car one of the conscious bars that's not in? It's only on the DVD's full intro sequence?
No,
or
it's
this
in-
version has it as well? Okay, good. Thank God, right?
Oh, let's go.
Sheesh.
Wait, let's take a photo. We're sending this to Curtis. I don't know why. There we go.
Jordan said BDS sucks in a stream before. I do not.
All
They
right.
are the only one I know songs from, and I like them just fine. I like that other one as well that you like.
All right. Now
Hi.
we can start. Hello and welcome back to Jarvis Johnson Gold, the premium channel that is free. It is free.
It's free, yeah.
But if you're watching this, you're black and white.
I guess I'm watching it.
So today we are watching the long-awaited episode 5 of Black White, the Emmy Award-winning blackface program. And
We've been warming up for about a year.
yeah, I was gonna say it's been a cool 6 to 8 months since we last done this.
It's been a big chunk of the Biden presidency since we last recorded an episode of.
And
Black
Joe Brandon tried to keep us down.
Yeah, Sleepy Brandon was trying to stop me from watching this cool show.
Sleepy Joe said he was gonna keep the black man down, specifically their commentary on the most racist show ever to
He
exist.
said the only black man he likes is O'Bungler, I believe. is the
Obama.
Obama.
He said, wait, did this actually win an Emmy? Yes, it did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it did. It won an Emmy for the makeup, which is the blackface.
For writing.
It's Emmy award-winning blackface. Not a joke. Obama. Okay.
It can't be that stacked a category, though, the blackface one. Probably is just this and Shane Dawson videos from the era.
Yeah. You guys have an opportunity to watch the finale on the 1-year anniversary, or excuse me, on the 1-year anniversary of the series. Oh, I see.
When
So it'll about to be a whole year?
when did the first one drop?
I don't know. We don't have to look into it now.
It was right after I moved out of my apartment before my last apartment, which was November.
Oh,
What can I say?
what can I say?
No, what can I say with today's cancel culture? You know what I mean? Every time Curtis has sent either of us a photo, there's motion blur.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
just
know how
like
he does
constantly
that.
running around.
I don't know how he does that. All right, so I think we should just jump into this Philip DeFranco style. I'm never gonna let go of that. I need to like set up a shock collar to like shock me whenever I say Philip DeFranco.
Let's just jump into it. And don't forget to
Your words, not mine.
Don't forget to leave your bad comment in the comment section below.
We are streaming this on twitch.tv/Jarvis Johnson. Always be plugging. And the full version of this will be available on Jarvis Johnson live on YouTube. Always be living.
And,
Always be live.
We should say that is where you are right now.
If you're watching this, if you're hearing me say this.
Yeah. Statistically, it is very good chances you are
Yeah.
on Jarvis Johnson live right now.
But yeah, there's also look this. We kind of use all the parts of the black white. But let's just jump into this. God damn it! I'm literally gonna punch me in the mouth.
Dude, I don't want to do it, but I will have to.
Jarvis Johnson, is that your real name or is it a sex innuendo, like as in big fat peen?
Jarvis is like Jumbo.
Jarvis Johnson.
I'm afraid of this.
Jarving on my Johnson. I actually don't think I should tweet that. That seems. I will tweet that tomorrow.
But not right now.
All right.
Previously on Black White.
My theory is it starts with personal responsibility. You get out of life what you put into it.
They are so aware of the fact that they are black and that they are separate and they are different.
You know, so far, I'm kind of waiting for somebody to go, hey, nigger. You know,
When is that gonna happen?
It's not gonna happen. You know, well,
I forgot.
I forgot. Is this TOS? I don't.
Oh, come on.
I feel like it can't be, right?
Well,
I mean, Hassan watched it.
And he said all the slurs, right? I didn't watch it, but that's what I hear. And he lives in a house and has a car, had a T-shirt
Oh yeah,
or whatever.
we gotta throw in the TW racism. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. Trigger warning. Epic. When it's all caps, that means it's an acronym.
Yeah, racism. Racism also comes in some
Men?
All right. Well, like Bruno.
Yeah, don't we all?
All right.
you said
Sitting there and you want to sit on the little lily white pedestal and say shit is not happening in the world, and that's bullshit.
I hear you. I don't enlighten you on that.
No.
That you have to approach life in a certain way and not
Bullshit. We're
expect.
just trying to help you get the experience, but you won't get it.
See what happens.
Is the audio sound okay?
She looked and ran over. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. You know, cultures and stuff. But I mean, it's the way she did it.
Even though my poetry class knows that I'm white, they're really psyched for me to come along with them to see things that I wouldn't have been able to see if I wasn't in black
pause for a
makeup.
second.
But I'm
To trigger some sense memories, okay?
Yeah.
Key moments. What can we remember?
Okay, well-
Poetry class and freestyle at the house where Cameron?
Yeah, I think Cameron. Yeah.
The mum got up and was like, I love to love you. Are you gay? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, she
That's
was
it.
like, whatever you are, or something like that. Yeah. And then
Oh, going to the slavery museum.
yeah, she went to the museum of well, it was like a black
it was like
thrift
black
shop or
suffrage.
something.
Yeah, it was, and then they were looking at the like diagrams of the ships, and they were just like, "That's so cramped.
Yeah.
Why? That's crazy."
That's crazy. And then Bruno, they went to that comedy show where black people were talking about the black experience, and then Bruno was like, "Why didn't they center white people more?"
Yeah, I'm like,
and then
okay.
Cameron, is her name Cameron?
No, it's really close.
Carmen.
Carmen. Where in the world is Cameron Sandiego?
Carmen was like, she said something inward, and he was like, "You're censoring yourself."
Yeah, and she's the one that said "beautiful creatures"?
She did say beautiful creatures.
It's like wild creatures, beautiful, beautiful black creatures. No, yeah, that's it. BBC.
Not one to be with. I'm serious.
I won't do that again.
I don't trust her. I really don't like her. After this show, I don't want nothing else to do with Carmen.
I didn't know not to say that. So it came out like, yo, bitch.
Yo,
You
bitch
can't
gate.
act black. You are black. Right. There are just some things you can't be a part of. You're not a part of it.
Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white. Everybody ain't a stereotype. Just because I look wrong, I'm about to do right. Black as midnight, or bright as Snow White. You better do me right or I'ma have to take flight. Put you on nice, blast on you twice. If you a zebra, better come out them stripes. Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white.
Did you get your race card?
The families are at odds right now, and we thought it'd be a good idea to bring in a therapist, an objective view, to come in and see if they can help us.
Bruno, don't say anything about the therapist of choice.
I'm a little bit worried.
Don't say.
I'm a little bit worried about what Bruno might say about the therapist.
When they start saying, when the therapist feedback is, hey, it's probably not great when you unceremoniously yell the N-word at a family that you live with. So you'd be like, bias in the media, I see. Liberal bias strikes again. The first example of cancel culture in history.
The first one.
Work this out.
Are there things that have happened?
Remember? Oh yeah, someone said they're shocked that the therapist isn't a white man. Remember when the race expert was a white guy?
That was so sick.
That was awesome.
You've been reluctant to share.
It just gets frustrated sometimes when he think that I see what I see because I want to see it. But I always say, Bruno has his Bruno block.
Bruno has this Bruno block. He sees the world just through Bruno's eyes, Bruno's ways, Bruno's ideas, and that's all that he wants to know. He don't want to know anything else.
I do believe that energy that one puts out, you have the world coming back to you in what you put out. For instance, we were walking through Beverly Hills, and I just felt that Brian was just really looking for signs of racism.
I tried to consider Bruno's point of view, but his point of view is so ignorant. It's a big problem.
Now, Renee, what's your hot button?
My hot button? I guess, when people I feel that should know better use words, racial slurs and, just comments. That's a hot button for me.
I think Renee holds on to judgment.
Such a neutered way of saying it. Look, man, I don't want to be a fussy Nelly. You know? I don't want to be a big buzzkill.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it when you use N-word in my house where I live.
Sometimes I don't like the N-word. Okay, I'm considering moving this mic to the other side.
Interesting.
But it might be a little difficile. So we'll see.
We see the fellas themselves swap?
Oh, no, we could actually swap. Yeah. Let's just do that.
Race swap.
Race swap.
Did you get your race swap?
Everything in the world ain't a race swap. Okay.
Judgments too much.
Hi, everybody.
I totally feel her.
Jordan time. Time to Jordan.
Judging me all the time. It sucks.
Has anyone ever offended you?
I've been dismissed for not understanding things or being clueless because of blonde or white. I don't love it, but
I don't think it was profiling.
Yeah,
it's the thing you say and do.
To give her credit, she's just sharing her experience. But it is funny to be like, well, I mean, because I'm blonde, sometimes I get some comments.
Like, most likely, yes, but not this time.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not the blonde or white. I mean, it could be any of them. I mean,
I feel the need to be overly charitable to say that I don't think she's trying to compare those two things, but inadvertently that is what's happening because the struggle is. Yeah.
I mean, name somebody more oppressed than the Irish, the Italians.
The great question. Is she even a natural blonde? I don't think so.
Yeah, wait. Appropriation. She's in blonde head.
He's in blonde
She's doing blonde head. That's why I'm not blonde anymore. I got cancelled.
Yeah, true.
I am.
She gets her emotions get into it. She's very sensitive.
I don't want to have a bad impression about white women just because of what I've experienced with Carmen.
I don't like the way I'm feeling right now, particularly since we've all agreed to participate in a project. From my perception...
Wait, did she say, I don't like what I'm feeling right now?
Because of what I've experienced with Carmen.
I don't like the way I'm feeling right now, particularly since we've all agreed to participate in a project. From my perception... geared toward healing misunderstanding, not resurrecting it and maintaining it.
Oh, we'll tell that to Bruno.
Yeah, what did you think the show was? I was like, well, I really hate black people, but I think I'll dress up as one.
Since the beginning of this project, I have been trying to find a deeper understanding of what it's like to be black.
I think that's why they keep showing it.
No, come on. Don't.
Should we look and see
How is this still happening?
Should we see if the Elephant Theater is still in business? Because I'm looking for a therapy night. Or a therapy night. I'm
This is
looking
the
for
opposite of that.
I'm looking for a poetry night. I'm
somewhere
looking
to
for multiple therapy nights.
I'm looking for somewhere to express my white experience.
Elephant. I don't see it. It was called the Elephant Theater, right?
Maybe it's changed. Maybe it's the Black White Theater.
It's called The Lounge, our final week, and we really need.
Why is she in blackface? They know she's
They
not
know,
black.
and yet she continues to do it.
What? Why?
Because she.
Oh, she's healing.
Can't get out of character.
I'm too deep in the source. I'm Heath Ledger.
Oh yeah, Elephant Theater Company permanently closed.
The premiere of this episode.
Oh wait, it's got a Wikipedia page. It ceased operation in 2015.
Wait. Is there any section where it would references? Oh, please.
Damn
it. No reference to black white.
Damn.
What's even the point?
Okay, here's the deal. So I want you to write on this piece of paper 2 truths and 1 lie, okay? And then you're gonna stand up and you're gonna say your 2 truths and a lie, but you're gonna say them all with super duper Willie Mammoth confidence. Because that's what we need to do on stage.
Willie
And
Mammoth.
we're gonna guess which one is a lie.
Willie Mammoth does sound like an R&B singer from like Motown.
I wish comment on this part.
Okay, quiet.
My father has been in prison all my life. I used to be a stripper. I get all my underwear from the 99-cent store.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Okay,
good.
That's a tough one. I can believe any of those.
All
things.
3, I think.
99 cents. Okay, you don't think she would be a stripper? What do you say, Bless?
Show me your underwear.
Draws?
I'm saying the dad.
The dad? Rose, what do you say?
That's so.
Dad.
That's so.
Dad-
she said her dad's been to jail.
It has been in jail her entire life.
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
claim.
And it's like, I'm gonna go with your dad's been in jail your entire
Your
life.
dad's been in jail.
I'm gonna go with your dad's currently incarcerated.
Which would be so funny.
Oh
Is
my
he?
god. Oh my god, this is so tough.
What if
Let me
Rose
think
just
about
goes,
it.
it is that, and Rose goes like, oh, yeah, I mean, of course.
Dad? Dad? No, I'm gonna go stripper. I'm gonna go stripper. You didn't strip, girl.
Okay, I didn't used to be a stripper.
Even though I'm in black makeup and around black people, I'm still trying to squeeze my way into something that I'm not exactly welcomed into.
I wonder why.
Thank you.
Almost like they know you're white.
Yeah.
And you continue to put on this makeup.
You squeeze your way out
Right.
too much.
It's a big change for you to look around in your environment and it just looks dismal.
Right.
And it really
I really like Devon as a person with a lot to say.
Gone are the days of simple playground games and piggyback rides. So I settled for less than we used to me more, and all my life I settled for less. Too intimidated with the best or too far gone with temptations to make it last past 8th grade. All the while wondering what it meant to have a crush.
I remember meeting Devon. I mean, the first time that he opened his mouth with that first poem, he was in his zone. And immediately I realized that
There's something quintessentially mid 2000s about the Pirates of the Caribbean poster.
That feels like set design for a period piece.
Yeah.
Like, this movie's set in the mid 2000s. Here's the Matrix Revolutions on DVD, just plastered on the wall. Or the album cover, like the Nirvana Baby album cover. It's the 90s.
Immediately I realized that this was somebody that I was probably gonna have a little bit, perhaps a little bit of a crush on.
And as strange as it may seem, love is a poem I spend a lifetime writing, so let's make the next poem reality.
Did they? Yeah.
Hey, how'd you guys meet?
Oh, where do I even start?
So I was in blackface.
So once I got my blackface makeup on, I went to the Elephant Theater in Los Angeles, California.
Well, I don't want to interrupt. I have a follow-up question. No.
So anyway, when he saw me in blackface, I was like, he's not really necessarily seeing me for me,
right?
Because I was in blackface, and
I
saw his poem. I saw him perform.
Nice. Now you
his
said
poetry,
something a few times,
and it was incredible, even though I was blackface.
I can't ask you again. That would be rude.
Oh yeah, no, please don't.
Anyway,
I was in blackface.
Did you get your race car?
I'm white. I'm as white as Snow White.
Dude,
actually.
what a sick reveal. If we just put a squeegee on our face right now, and we're both white, everybody would love that.
Yeah, if we're purple.
That would be awesome.
I don't care if you're black, white, purple.
Normal.
We look like fucking Grimace.
Have we ever... I don't know if we even can. I'll keep it as vague as possible. Have we ever, like, on mic in any context, talked about when we hosted an event together, like 4 years ago or whatever, and that thing happened?
Oh.
The racist thing.
I didn't remember it being racist. I thought it was more like sexist, right? But I don't actually remember what happened. It was all a blur.
It was, so we were hosting an event, and one of the main speakers at a seminar, I believe this particular one was like a talk with 3 creators and a host on stage that I think was explicitly like about toxic communities abusing their... Yeah, so it was... and
this guy was old radio.
I believe it was 2 female creators, one trans woman, and just a podcast I wasn't familiar with.
Yeah, the one of the women was a journalist who
Yes.
writes on a lot of these issues.
So it received a lot of written and verbal abuse because of, I believe, her relationship with Gamergate.
Yeah,
and there was a lot of, blah 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 blah. Everything you'd expect. It was a good talk. It was very helpful. One of the issues is like, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes in, I don't remember what the catalyst was, but it was implied, or at least for a moment, the host got very defensive. Because he'd said something microaggressive about women's reactionariness to something or other.
Yeah, it was he was belittling like this woman, and I do remember who it was, but I don't want to put them on blast. Talking about her experience with online harassment.
Oh, I do know. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like belittling that. I can't remember how he did it.
He was just minimizing it in the exact way that like it's the belittling that comes from like that incredibly middle class desire for comfort. You know what I mean? Just like, stop making stuff hard and scary.
Yeah.
Global warming doesn't exist. Game of Thrones last season was good. Just stop yelling about stuff, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those like, not to like, paraphrase too much, but we haven't said his name, so it's fine. It's Hunter Biden. We haven't said his name. He just said something along the lines of like, that might be a bit dramatic. It was basically that, but more like kind of gender targeted.
Yeah.
And then he gets called out for it very casually. They move on to
It was you're just being sensitive.
Yeah, I believe so, basically.
Yeah, it was that.
Then they shifted back into a circular conversation with the panelists, the people that are supposed to be talking. And then when they go back to the host, after not even like reference, it's been like fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He just goes like, yeah, that's a good point. Anyway, I just want to say that like, there's no racism in me, no sexism in me. I like all people, whether they're black, white, purple,
It was a thing where we started. I remember being in the audience because we were hosting, but we were like sitting in the audience during the thing.
We were emceeing. So
we were
get
emceing,
up, introduce the next group, and then...
so we would like look. I remember looking around at other people and going, "Are we all experiencing this?" And then someone did something. I can't remember who it was because we didn't end it, but someone did. Someone pulled it or something like that, didn't they?
I think it.
Or did it naturally
wrapped
end?
Up, and then he was asked to leave the event.
He was asked to leave the event after.
By the organizers.
But I remember we got up on stage after that, and we're kind of like, oh. Like, literally, we were like...
One of the biggest audience pops I've ever had, too.
Yeah, didn't we? We said something like, so fuck that. Or we said, like, so fuck race. We said something very basic, and then everybody was just like... Woo!
Let's go!
Yeah, it was so weird. It was such a weird thing.
That's what I imagine it's like to like run one of those like, I don't want to name names of podcasts, but like one of those like super indulgent lib podcasts, and you just go like, late capitalism. And
no, like literally, it was like, no thanks, Mr. Racism, and everybody was like,
yeah, it's all right. We were hacks.
Yeah,
it's okay.
I mean, like we were just doing our best out there, trying to like MC this event. We were like, and now the Try Guys.
Yeah, come on out. Thank God this won't be problematic.
And it wasn't. It wasn't any of the bad ones.
For a few years.
Yeah, we lucked out. Yeah, we met Elle Mills at that event, who's awesome.
Yeah, she was cool. And this, well, I mean, we should say this was like
2018, 2019.
Yeah, like we were meeting these people, and they
in
didn't recognize you, or like.
Oh no,
these were like.
I remember
us,
having a conversation with like Keith or Zach, and they were like, "You have a YouTube channel, right?" Like, and I was like, "Yeah, it's going okay or whatever." And they're like, "It's cool that you've been able to build that by yourself." Like, I was like, "Oh, thanks, guys."
Yeah, they're really sweet.
Yeah. And
thanks, Try Guys.
Yeah, thanks, Try Guys. And only thanks to you guys, not the other one. I mean, Eugene wasn't there, but Ned wasn't there also. We're talking about that one.
I realize that I've learned to blend in, but my main motivation is to actually connect.
So you think?
On a soul level, where color difference just doesn't matter.
So every time they cut to they do a black and white transition, it feels a little on the nose for me.
And it's also just like the fact that they also keep it up until they leave the car and then fade back in.
Yeah,
it's like, what are you? It almost feels like they're supposed to be doing a flashback.
Yeah, yeah.
Earlier in the car.
Yeah.
Today I'm taking Carmen to a black hair salon.
Oh.
It's kind of like where we as black women get together and just bond. I'm hoping that maybe we can find a way to get along.
No.
And maybe that'll
What
open the-
FX era is this? Kofi, this is 2006.
Are they gonna cut her hair?
Also, what's up to Kofi? You met Kofi at the party.
I did. Hello, Kofi.
I don't know, and I hope not.
So
I really
take the wig off and reveal the palest scalp.
doors for us to, break through what we have been having difficulties with in the house.
I definitely do still have sensitivity around Renee, but there's a part of me that would like to connect with her. She is a neat woman, and I'm a neat woman. There may or may not be space for friendship. I really don't know.
Damn, that's like the highest compliment you can receive from like a
Going, girl.
middle-aged
This is
white woman.
great.
Oh my god.
2006.
Where would you
You're
like
neat.
to hang out?
You're real neato.
Hang with her?
See right there?
Great. Thank you. How are you? Good, thanks.
I'm black,
You work here
by the
very
way.
often?
Well, through the week.
You know what I like too is
Did you say, do you work here often as the person who's at their job?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could be part-time or something.
Do you not? You must have.
Do you work here?
You're in your mid-30s. You've retired, I would guess, right?
Yeah,
Surely,
yeah.
or you just do consultation from home.
Dipper, relax, buddy. Dipper's he's fully like up on the window right now.
He looks like he's like missing an ex.
Yeah.
He's like leaning over a well.
He's like, I can change, and he's talking to like a squirrel that he wants to
kill, kill and bring to you as a prize.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing the episode, boys.
Dipper off. Good boy.
music's not on all loud.
Yeah, I don't really listen to like hardcore rap unless it's on the radio.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the same way.
Because I'll be listening to like 50. Like I love 50.
50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I'm good.
She's the best.
Oh my god.
She's
Oh
the
my
best.
god. I love 50. Yeah, no, 50s, 60s, 70s, pretty much any of those old decades.
Oh wait, I'm on the wrong.
What are we doing?
Oh wait, sorry, I've been on PC too long.
Yeah.
My brain doesn't work, by the way.
Oh.
I can't function. Yeah. Oh my lord, dude! Are you kidding me?
Oh my
What was this?
God.
One of my videos? Was he stretching it out?
On Rap Squad, it's DJ Scanless. We come back with more hip hop news. Did Kamala Harris just say Tupac is the best rapper alive?
Why are they all so long?
Yeah. Wait. There's gotta be just. That's 1 minute. Oh yeah, here we go. That is.
And then
Dipper.
best rapper alive.
Tupac.
He's not alive. You said he lives on.
But not a lot. I know. I keep doing that.
What do you keep doing?
How often does this come up?
What do you keep doing though?
My favorite part is the.
Best. And then best rapper alive.
Tupac.
He's not alive. You said he lives on.
But not a lot. I know. I
Dude,
keep doing.
That's a professional though. Going, he lives on.
He lives. That's improv. Yeah.
Have you seen the I sent you A-Track's video about LeBron James lying.
Yeah. Oh.
They're just so, like
it's a high schooler trying to swag it out.
Yeah.
Like, hey, have you seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh,
I love Prides of the Caribbean.
I love it. It's my favorite. What's your favorite quote? Oh, there's so many quotes.
To
actually.
name one?
Yeah, to name one would
my
be
goodness.
difficult. You see how Dipper's on the window right now? That's what he was like to the other window.
Did you find the squirrel yet, King? Dip it. Hello, handsome.
That's yeah. No, Kobe. The oh wait, hold on. I gotta find that.
Ow. Dip. No. Ow.
Dipper. We've got to find this. A compilation of LeBron capping.
It's
Oh yeah.
so
this,
funny, dude.
This is the fucking best clip ever. There's LeBron telling white lies for no fucking reason.
This is like you're not even getting anything out of it.
He doesn't get anything out of it.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I had one coach, and he used to say, "Put yourself in situations where you're not comfortable."
Oh yeah, that's my favorite saying.
Yeah, that's my favorite saying. I actually said that.
I came up with that one actually. I'm your coach's dad.
He doesn't even have a good lying face.
Look at his little face.
Yo, what's up, Elena? Oh my god.
Yo, I remember I was actually telling JFK not to go by that book depository.
We gotta watch. I don't know if people have seen this, but this is going viral right now,
so
even though
good.
it's kind of old.
Yeah, hit me.
You own 2% of Liverpool. How does that come about?
I read about the franchise and how amazing it is. And I actually made a trip over, to Liverpool as well and see all the sights and the arena and everything. So it was pretty unique.
Yeah, Crouchy is actually a Liverpool legend. He used to play there. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I knew that. I didn't get an opportunity to see him play when he was with the club, but I definitely knew. I definitely knew that.
The current captain, Jordan Henderson, just scored his first goal for England the other day. It was amazing to see. Are you a fan of his?
No, absolutely, and I saw a clip of that too. I didn't get an opportunity to actually see the game live, but
I spent my entire childhood lying about knowing what was going on with football, and I can see it dead in his eyes, man. You're LeBron James, dude.
Yeah.
You could not know what a car is,
It
and no one
doesn't
would
make
care.
any sense why he would lie.
If you didn't know what a basketball was, it wouldn't matter. People would be like, "You're sick
I feel like
still."
he kind of humanized him a little bit.
Yeah.
He's just like us. I actually knew that. No, I did. I saw a clip of that.
I love you. That's such a good get out, by the way. Just like I saw, a clip of that one.
I saw a clip. Yeah, I saw that on my feed.
Yeah. Did you know that? Actually, I was born on Wednesday in November. Oh, I saw a clip of that you've been born. Yes. As well. Yeah.
I'm gonna put Dipper to bed. He's kind of
zoom
okay, but I want to keep watching this. So I'll be right back. Hey, Dip.
How's it going, chat? What's up, squad? How's everybody doing on a scale of 1% to 100%? We'll flip it. How good are you feeling? 100% being I'm incredible, Jordan. I just watched one of your videos and I'm like losing my shit. I've never felt better in my entire life. Thank you for reconnecting me with my true self, Jordan Adika. I was applying for an apartment earlier, or like trying to get a viewing, and I called them up, spoke to them, said, "Hey, call me back later once you're back at the office and you have your calendar available." And they were like, "Fine." And they called me back. And I was like, "Is this Mike?" I'm like, "No, it's Jordan. We spoke like a while ago." And he's like, "Oh, right, sure. Yeah, sorry, my phone says Jordan, but you're Mike, right?" Sorry, I don't know how the mistake happened, but we literally just solved this problem. And then when he said goodbye, 2 minutes later, he said, "Bye, Mike." That was awesome. That was great. Rick Jarvis's new place. Oh, well, he's in the room, so sick. It's great. It's such a nice place to host, too.
Yeah.
We've had some banger hangouts.
Yeah, it's been good.
We've watched 2 different Smash majors.
We have. Do you want anything else to drink?
Yeah, I do.
Do you want another claw or do you want a beer? Or another one of these?
I'll take a claw, please.
Right,
I'll admit it.
I'll grab claws.
Thank you, buddy. I was in Mike. Who here is Justin era? Anybody know the Justin reference? John's been lying to us the entire time. That would be funny. I mean, call me whatever you want. Call me any name you want. Make merch. Some people have messaged me like, when is merch happening? I'm like, I don't know. Feel free to make it yourself. I don't care. Go off. Somebody made some great fan art of me in a maid costume with cat ears. Feel free to purchase that for a lot of money. Print it out, put it on your.
As
on
much
your
money
face.
as possible.
Please. Don't give me a penny.
I've gotta do. I'm planning on doing a video where I review counterfeit merch that people have made of me. I think this is one of my favorites.
That kind of bangs, yeah.
Unofficial merch. I don't know if you can see it. It says, "Hello and welcome back to Jarvis Johnson Gold, the premium channel that is free. It is free."
Oogie Dunno, we're wearing the same shirt right now? Is that true?
Are you guys excited for the Pokemon games tomorrow? Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, Elena, thank you for the sub. Shout out to Elena. Did you get a chance to meet Elena at the party? You might have.
Yes, I did. I believe so, Elena.
I'm putting you in a LeBron James situation.
Yeah, I saw a clip.
I saw a clip of her, actually.
I saw a clip of Elena, I believe.
All right.
Yeah, I think I did meet you. It was from... I took a trip over there. I remember... And you had your... Elena... The last name that it...
Mm-hmm.
Hold on one sec.
Oh, wait. I don't actually know what you're talking about.
Elena EXE.
EXE. Yeah. Elena EXE.
Elena EXE created the account December 10th, 2015.
Right.
Yeah.
It's been on Twitch since 2015.
Nice,
Yeah, that's
nice.
That's exactly who that is. Yeah.
Have 5-minute timeout.
We gotta.
Keep going.
But I saw that he was able to score one in the match the other day, and I thought that was it's pretty unique. The fact that he would do that and then also be with Liverpool Football Club. I watched the whole game.
The fuck does that
Did
mean?
he say he said it was he saw him score a goal and thought it was unique that he would do that?
It's like a roast on Liverpool.
It's kind of crazy that you would do that, actually.
I was buying the team because it seemed like complete dog shit. It was amazing. You scored a goal while belonging to the team I bought for money.
I seen the whole game. I was at home watching the game, and I said he was going to, before the game even started, when I seen, I said he was probably going to score 70 tonight. I don't know what made me say that, and my friends was with me, and they was like, okay. So when he got to like 70,
they were like, okay.
I was like, well, he might as well go for 80 now. So, I mean, I'm a fan of the game, and to see that performance was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It is a question not related to the game, but since it has been a lot of publicity yesterday and today about Godfather Part 2, which is the scene or the moment or the phrase or the quote you like more from the movie?
Oh, from The Godfather. It's so many different phrases and too many different lines in that movie to just...
Dude, literally me at film school canon. Like, what's your favorite? Do you like the first or second Godfather? This is a real conversation I had. And I'm like, the first Godfather's got so much... The orange, the mouth, that stuff. And then...
For sure. Too many lines.
Murdered my boy, And
that's an actual quote, though. That's a real quote.
It was just literally me watching, because it was on, like, text. So I looked it up, and I was like, famous quotes.
Categorize one.
But which is the one which inspires you, represents you more?
I mean, each movie is 9 hours long. I mean, what do you want me to do? I mean, there's so many. I don't know. I'll let you pick one, and I'll roll with it. It's a great trilogy.
Taylor, you want to follow up?
Yeah.
So there's a whole other thing where it's like LeBron is always on page 1 of a book. That
That's right. Yeah. Whenever he takes a photo of it,
where he's
just lie. If you're gonna lie, put it in the middle.
Yeah.
Just pretend.
Yeah, he's always just starting a book.
Can't wait to keep reading this.
You're holding the autobiography of Malcolm X along with Alex Haley. I don't know how far you are into the book, but what's your biggest takeaway so far?
Also, if you're giving me a fucking book report while I'm trying to do press, fuck off.
I mean, look, this is the burden of being too good at improv.
Yeah.
He's yes-anding. Is that a fucking problem? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, you love The Godfather, right? Yes, and it's my favorite movie, and I love the quotes.
I love every line, and that's why I can't list one.
You see, he's got a height, and they go like, "What's your favorite quote?" He's like, "I'm starting a fire."
It's actually not worse than when Trump was asked for his favorite Bible verse.
Oh yeah,
and I'm like, literally, you could make up some words and you'd probably land on a Bible verse.
The only ones you wouldn't get like a thumbs up from are like evangelicals, and they like you anyway.
Yeah.
Just be like, and Job said.
I'd be like the one that Tebow always put on his face.
Yeah, Captain Jack.
John 3:16, I guess.
Yeah, the one Steve Austin has on his jacket.
So it's a Jesus wept, which just reminded me of the dean from Community. Jesus wept.
I just started a couple days ago.
I'm still on page
I've
1.
read and a lot of notes over the years. This is my first time actually reading this from start to finish. But just a very smart man. Very, very, very smart man. And basically, his words in the 60s and what was going on is actually what's going on today still. And understanding how powerful the Negro can be. He used that word a lot. How powerful we are. But we have to unite.
That's why it's
we have to be together. We have to stand strong because there's always going to be obstacles. There's always going to be things that's going to be thrown at us where they try to weaken us. They try to fill us.
This is me filling out my essay in 5th grade.
Like Webster's dictionary defines the book
it's
as
actually
a thing you
unbelievable how far I made it in public school without reading the assignment.
I literally have never in my life read one of the books, including college, and they're all free in UK college. So it's crazy that I didn't. And the number of times I would literally just go on it's like Google. There's a specific subsection of Google for citations.
Yeah.
And I literally would just search. I would just go like movie quote, and it would just be like, hey, here's an insight about Citizen Kane. I'd be like, that was me.
That was me. Actually,
it's mostly plagiarism. Genuinely, there's like a ton of plagiarism in my
And it's gonna come from all different races and different shapes and sizes and things of that nature. And it's gonna come from all different races and different shapes and sizes and things of that nature.
Black, white, purple.
Yeah, normal.
And how do we get from black, white to this? Well, clearly we started thinking about Malcolm X, which reminded us of LeBron James's words on Malcolm X.
It's actually one of my favorite quotes. I saw a clip.
Nandre, we actually had the Godfather quote earlier. You just missed it. Welcome, Nandre, to the chat. Nandre and I got to hang out this weekend for Point Crow Party. Great fella. Awesome dude.
I haven't really heard from him myself. Didn't see him. I wasn't really busy this weekend, but I guess
it's a very powerful-minded gentleman, and it's unbelievable to kind of read something that's coming directly from him.
I actually have never seen the full extended version of this because
it's crazy how long it is.
Oh, this is too long. All right, he should have stopped.
What is with this angle? It looks like he's at dinner. Like they came up to him like, "Hey, LeBron, I'm a big fan."
Yeah. All right, let's just get back to black and white. Let's get black to white and black.
50 cents. The rapper.
Oh yeah. So that we got here. We got here because she asked the hairdresser what music she liked. And she said, I don't like hardcore rap music, but I like 50. And then she said, I love 50s, 60s, 70s.
Dude, I love 50s hip hop. I love 60s hip hop.
Oh my God.
It's like 50. I love 50.
50s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
No! 50 cents. The rapper.
I would characterize Carmen as naive and, has no, I hate to say it, just has no clue about having a relationship with someone of another race.
Yeah, it's kind of impressive because she's giving person who hasn't interacted with another culture ever in her life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's not even transplanting one experience, even if it's not the same experience.
Yeah.
Not just taking I had a classmate I wasn't that close to, and then I tried to foster the relationship.
Yeah.
Instead, it's just she's like a.
She's talking like she's ran into Martians.
Yeah. It's like she's a. This is
they're
very
just
weird
like us, but they're a little bit different, I guess.
Dude, she's bowling with the side rails up, but also the rails is in front of the pins and at the back, so it's just knocking around forever.
So it's she's making her way down the lane. And then ultimately it falls into the gutter because that hits the end.
It's but I got all the way to the end.
Yeah.
I just came back home. See, I'm originally from Philly.
Still feel like I wouldn't want to introduce you to any of my friends because I don't really know what you're gonna say. What's
That's
your name?
true. Also, she's just really corny, right? Like it's like it's okay to not like someone because they're being like
Yeah.
extremely corny. I like her. She is my favorite character. I think she's for real. Maybe
Carmen?
on this show, she is maybe her screen time.
I think I'm Nick.
Yeah, I mean Nick is the protagonist.
Yeah. Nick is like a 16-year-old black kid who will go, racism doesn't exist, Kanye style, before it was cool.
Yeah, and you know who he grew up to be? Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, he really did,
You believe
actually.
it?
He did, yeah. It's crazy how he got to start here.
Tila.
Yes.
Carmen.
Hi, Carmen.
Hi, Tila. Love your hair. Can I touch it?
Yes.
Oh!
Is that the first mention of that in the whole show?
How did that happen? How did they let them do that?
That's. I mean, she's trying to do a haircut. Like that alone is weird. Don't touch me while I'm working.
This is like, I feel like this is like black people warning.
I'm
like
getting like a flashback. Yeah.
Like this is like black people in white spaces trauma zone.
I can't believe. You know what's actually very relatable though is the. Can I touch it as the hand drifts? You know what I mean? It would be like, hey, oh, like when I was, I don't know, like 11, it'd be like, oh, look at your like crazy hair. Can I touch it? And
Yeah,
that-
yo,
that
Kofi
is
said
on
this
me.
just sent me to 5th grade PTSD. That's what I was saying. I remember like 6th grade. I actually like through elementary school. I like in like where I was in elementary school, it was like all black people because of redlining. And I went to a magnet program in the 6th grade. It was like the first time that I was like around white people, regular style. And I just remember sitting in math class and having someone go, can I touch your hair after they're already touching it? And then they're like, you feel like a sheep.
That's how it works. It's
I don't
like
I didn't know what a sheep was. I mean, felt like
it comes with like, the casualness of like, hey, can I feel that fabric? It's already happening. I remember I was a kid. I grew up in like an all white town, the perfect environment for me. I was so psyched. And while I was growing up, it would happen my whole life, and I didn't get that it was a issue racistly, but I did get that I didn't like being touched by strangers.
Yeah. Kofi just said, "You speak so well."
Yeah.
This
You're
is
so
like
articulate.
That is like the phrase that activates me as a sleeper agent.
Well, that and where are you from? No,
Where are you really from?
like from.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I actually saw a clip of that.
We have a podcast episode about that from 2017.
Oh, it is too adorable.
Keep doing it.
Like, what? What black woman
Stop
goes
it!
up to another black woman and say, can I touch your hair? It was just kind of like, okay.
Can I touch you in general? Right?
Uh-huh.
Like it's like, don't touch black people.
Don't ask the question.
Yeah.
And especially don't ask the question rhetorically.
Yeah.
Like, hey, can I touch your face? Hey, can I lick your teeth real quick?
Basically.
Tried. I can walk away from this knowing that I did all that I could to try to establish a relationship with her, and it's just not gonna happen.
Dude, I know there's so much more. There's like so much more bad shit in this scene. But one of the weirdest things is that she's just not getting a haircut, but walking around a hairdresser talking to people while they're trying to do a haircut.
Yeah. She is doing like in a fighting game, she is doing her ult, which is like donning. It's like a white woman's ult is going to a black like hair place, turning like donning blackface and then touching your hair.
Yeah.
Like that takes her entire spec meter.
It requires like rage.
Yeah.
Because Brian is so hell-bent on me experiencing racism, we're going to go out and see how many good Samaritans we can find here in Simi Valley.
Dude, this is fucking like welcome back to fucking Prank Invasion. and
Yeah,
shit.
dude. It was. You know what?
It is like that's like I got beat up in a bad neighborhood or whatever prank.
This is we're gonna go out and give money to some homeless guys. Imagine doing that. Isn't
Yeah.
that brave of us to do?
Also, shout out to fucking Hollywood Video right here. Trade in movies. Dude, I forgot. We talk a lot about Blockbuster. You know, there's that new Netflix Blockbuster show. Hollywood Video, competing business. It was around also. Oh my God, dude. I just remember like when there wouldn't be something that you wanted at Blockbuster, so you would go to another rental place. Everyone forgot about Hollywood Video in the chat. Yo.
I mean, it's a testament to just like good graphic design. Blockbuster is a cool logo.
Hollywood was that girl. Yeah.
Dude, so we didn't have Hollywood Video, obviously.
Obviously, right.
But we had Cockney Video. Hello there. Would you like an old book that I've drawn a bunch of slurs in?
It's a flip book.
It's a flip book teaching you how to pick a pocket. I did my most distinct Blockbuster memory. I did get like a guy fired from Blockbuster.
Oh shit!
But because he was like a friend of the family, and I kept like renting us DS games, and then I would bring it back and be, I don't like this game when I finished it like a day later, and trade it up for another one. Did it 5 times, and I got let go. I was 10. Like it was not.
I mean, I think that's fine. Also, a lot of people did that. I did that.
It was fine. He deserved it.
I rented from, like, Blockbuster gave me the ability to feel like I was one of the well-off kids. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
Because for one weekend, I could get the Hey You Pikachu Special Edition Nintendo 64, where you could like press the Pikachu foot button, and also there was a microphone where you would talk to Pikachu.
Wait, you could get hardware?
You could rent consoles.
I could never do that. I could rent games. I could rent like maybe a controller. I could never rent a console. I don't think they trusted me. We were just talking earlier about like growing up around like well-off friends where you could go around and play on their console.
Yeah.
Right? And be like, you can own a game. Like you can just play it whenever you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to like
I was able to rent this this Nintendo 64, but also the mic came with the game, which is like, you needed the mic to be able to talk. Rasputin, what's up?
What's up, dude? I just talked about you yesterday. Don't check the VOD.
You had to, you had this. It had a bite taken out of it because someone thought it was a fucking cake pop.
Wait, can you look up Reign of Fire?
Like
PSP.
Rain,
yeah,
or
Reign of Fire PSP. That right there. The I guess this isn't exactly it. I really wanted the game version. I wanted the Game Boy Advance one. I ended up with the PSP UMD disc version, and I did not have a PlayStation Portable. So I just had a little disc in my house that I could like hold, be like, and I would take it to school and I'd be like, check this fucking shit out.
That's real.
Oh, there it is. There he is.
Dude, look at that UMD. Also, UMD kind of feels like a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah. Ultimate mass destruction.
Ultimate mass destruction.
Ultimate melee. Something.
I have a Switch game, but not a Switch.
What do you got? By the way, I love your ADHD game tag. ADHD gang.
Oh yeah.
Where is Cool Cat?
There's like some ADHD memes or whatever.
He is.
All right, let's get back to it. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time while I'm having a bad time. That's how we cope. It's like a self-soothing.
I'm
like,
fine. I'm not crying at all.
Yeah. Anyway, shout out to Hollywood Video, and now let's watch as fake black man and real black man compare who gets the most help for their car or whatever.
Welcome back to the channel, fellas. We're gonna see who gets racism the most.
Yeah, that's pretty much the show, actually.
By pretending we're having car trouble. So far as Black Bruno, I haven't felt like I've been discriminated against at all. And Brian is very anxious for me to feel this, but I'm not so sure.
I do not know if he said Black Bruno that way.
You wouldn't happen to have any jumper cables with you? You wouldn't happen to have any jumper cables with you? Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not sure what I can personally say to Bruno to get through to him because we've had the big discussions. If I don't...
He looks like the apex pervert. Like patient zero for being a pervert.
Yeah. Also, is this a pager? Like... what is this? Is this an old
he's under house arrest.
Yeah.
That's the tag.
Yeah. Don't get through to him. Promise you it will not be for lack of trying.
Do you have any cables? Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that was so reluctant too. But you know what? If someone came up to me and asked me for any help, I am so fucking socially anxious that I would reluctantly say, yeah, I'll help.
Would I be able to give it and say no other words?
Yeah.
And we make no eye contact and I leave very fast?
Yeah. I would like rather give you $100.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Go buy some jumper cables.
Yeah, like anything to not have to sit in the same space.
Okay. Oh, dude, wait. Any extended conversation I have about anything, it is a countdown timer, minimum 20 seconds before I get hit with the like, so where in London are you from? What's where London are you from? And I'm not willing to have the conversation like, well, I'm from England, but I'm not from London. So what I say is like, I said this like earlier today to the barista. I was like, near Buckingham Palace. You know, the main bit. And
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, sick. Big Ben. I live in Big Ben.
I live inside of
I'm
a big
small
clock.
Ben.
I'm young Ben,
I'm
actually.
regular-sized Ben.
I'm regular Ben.
I really appreciate that. Hope you're not mad at it. I really feel like
People were more than happy to help us, regardless of the fact that we were black.
We used to have a really bad car, so I'm excellent.
Ah, okay.
Jumping cars. You ready?
Yes, we're ready. Thank you. Good, great. Appreciate it. I must say, I'm thoroughly impressed.
Everyone was very helpful and courteous, and I'm sure this was a little frustrating for Brian, and frankly, validating for myself.
Oh,
I'm very frustrated.
why are we
because
powering
every time
up
I take
Bruno?
Bruno off his black makeup,
Yeah, who the fuck is we?
I'm striking out.
Striking out. Why was this the test? That's so strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered takeout and it arrived.
Yeah.
Racism? Don't think so, buddy.
Don't think it exists, actually.
Nice try.
Yeah.
I went outside and I was allowed to walk around.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, dude.
I went to a parking lot and people talk to me when I talk to them.
And then Bruno goes to like a black part of town, and he's like, "Everybody's giving me weird looks."
It's very loud here.
Yeah, and they're not using they're not talking about white people enough, or
Listen.
whatever the hell he said about that stand-up show.
They're listening to 50s, 60s, 70s.
70 cent, yeah, 80 cent,
70 cent.
Yeah,
they're just bigger. Striking out music.
No show other. This uses more black and white than fucking black and white movies.
Just straight up. This, yeah, it's like.
My mom told me how much fun it was to go to the black hair salon, so I wanted to see for myself.
Fun. It was very fun. How fun it was to walk up to some people and shake them while they were trying to
the
work.
whole time. Like,
yeah, dude.
Okay.
She just thought it was like pleasant. She thought she was at a house party.
Yeah.
And my friend Brianna from Poetry
Yeah, she thought it was a
Class
petting
decided
zoo.
that she would be okay taking me. This is kind of a community that no white girl would usually have the right to be a part of, because it's sort of like an inner sanctum.
Also, she's 16. Why is she like inner sanctum?
Yeah. She's also so. One of the reasons I do still have some sympathy for Rose is she's so fucking happy.
Yeah.
Like every scene she's beaming.
Yeah.
When they're doing the poetry, the creepiest thing is how much she's smiling.
Yeah.
The blackface is second.
Yeah. It's honestly kind of sad how much she's ruined her career by going on the show, because she was on the Disney Channel before this.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah,
she
we're
was
gonna have that
in
funky,
blackface.
like,
True.
standing up and going this way.
She was in the Brown family.
It looks like it, honestly, like reminds me of Halloween. Are you uncomfortable?
We don't have to watch it.
Reminds me of Halloween. When she says,
just do
"Are you uncomfortable?" That's some Steven Crowder shit. Change my mind. Are you uncomfortable? Are you uncomfortable by my?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you
My
uncomfortable
discourse?
with me just having a racial slur on a big sign?
Okay, wait, hold on.
Like, and standing up and going this way.
Love those colors. It looks like it, honestly, like reminds me of Halloween. Are you uncomfortable? No, it's fine. I mean, used to it.
Even though I would get accepted more when I was in black makeup, it's kind of like right now I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping to somewhat connect more than I have.
What happened to you yesterday? Why? What? Oh, I was just, it was going to be too late. I needed my sleep. How was it?
They were mad at you.
They were? Who?
Yeah.
Duran?
All the poets and everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
The poetry class got together last night to go check out the space that we'll be performing at next week. I didn't think it would be a big deal that I didn't go.
They're like, who's
Wait. Did you say she's going to be performing?
I didn't.
Remember when she performed and it was like the most sexual poem ever?
She was like, I suck the fuck to lick and dick.
Yeah, it was
and
so
bend
weird.
It down on a
it was
Wednesday.
like you were a child and why is this happening?
It was crazy. Wasn't it just like your luscious black oils and shit?
Yeah,
it was
very uncomfortable.
I think it would be a big deal that I didn't go.
They're like, who is she?
Yeah, she's too close.
Are you serious? No, because like they thought that she were gonna be there, and because everybody just went like
They're supposed to see it.
to check it out to see where they're gonna
everyone was
perform
there.
Yeah.
Oh, someone said, Fetus Muncher in the chat said, all I remember was the sticky sweet.
Oh, God, you're right. Yeah.
That's so fucking nasty, dude.
Oh my god. They're like, she's gonna perform next week, and she didn't even see the spot where she's gonna perform at.
Oh no. Oh, I do not want them to upset me.
The last thing I want is for this group to be mad at me. I feel like I just keep missing the mark.
These guys are dangerous when they're mad at you. When they work together.
It's so funny because she has the raw ingredients to like come to the right conclusion.
And like a very, very conscious empathy. Like she's genuinely smiling.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
No,
genuinely
someone
crying.
said
That's
Rose
funny.
is basically the meme of "Are we the baddies?" And pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Like she keeps
got a
going,
skull on her
you
t-shirt.
can't be black if you're not black. She like told her mom that, and we were like, yeah, based Rose.
Yeah, and then she's just walking towards the makeup trailer to once again go to a poetry
Yeah.
class where people know she's actually white.
Yeah, it's like the putting on your clown makeup.
Yeah.
I want to find out more about the opposite race, and Carmen's not giving me that, so I'm gonna move on. So today I'm going to Bible study. Hi.
The
They put
whitest
these
thing.
people in the weirdest.
Nice to meet
Oh
you.
my god, this is the wackest Bible study of all time,
Damn,
dude.
This is downright reflective.
Yeah,
This is,
yeah.
the blind is
What
like a
is going
flashbang.
on? They don't have lights on in here.
They don't need to. These two are generating it.
For being so late.
Better late than never.
Yes. When I first met them, I thought, oh my God, I'm sitting down with two older women. One of them looks like she's even older than my mom.
Yeah, why would they put her in
Had
this
you
situation?
come for a Bible study? I mean, did you think you were having one today?
Oh, I forgot to bring my Bible, so I don't.
I thought it was kind of like get acquainted.
I thought it was, yeah, because normally I'm used to like meeting actually at the church.
Yeah.
But then I thought maybe this is a LA thing too.
Yeah,
Do you understand what's going on? I feel like did
I
pass
don't.
out? I don't.
Okay, so here's my read. Her and this older woman have both not brought their Bibles to the Bible study.
I see. Right.
And then she is saying that they forgot their Bibles? Question mark. They said, "Did you think this was going to be a Bible study?" I'm like, "What is this actually?" I have a lot of questions.
I also don't. I think like traditionally, like Bible study, the like sitting around and reading the Bible as a group is a like traditionally kind of Midwestern, middle to upper middle class tradition type thing, right? But I wouldn't say it's like the equivalent of a black poetry class.
No.
It's like, we're going to read the regular Bible, not the black one from that crazy kind of church,
Yeah.
but from like normal church where you sit down
Yeah.
and you read about shellfish being bad or whatever.
I genuinely don't know what the goal is here.
I have to pee.
Oh, that's fine.
Because I fucked up.
No, go ahead and pee in the seat.
You can
pee in the seat.
Be in the ass. Real white women would never forget their ancient tomes.
How we doing, chat? Terrible. Yeah, I know. This is probably a bad question to ask at this current juncture. Um, Damn, I tweeted that clip of Hassan and he still didn't. I mean, I don't know if he's still streaming. Didn't even like my tweet. I see how it is. I know people are excited. We're finally back to black white because it's been several months. Hot take: race isn't bad. I don't know. He's with family. I'll allow it. How am I doing? I'm good. It's early enough in the day. I kind of want more food. I probably shouldn't eat. I did something yesterday where I ordered food and then I fell asleep before it arrived. And that is honestly the best case scenario. Before I like commit a diet sin, essentially.
What was it like not maybe like the best food?
Oh, it was like a pizza. And it was like I kind of knew that I was going to fall asleep. But if I can,
it's early for us. Yeah, 8:30 p.m.
8:30. Yeah, it's not too late.
Just wanted to say I loved your part in Point Crow stream. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy. I was the camera.
Yeah, you were flying around.
Not the camera operator.
Yeah. Shout out to Point Crow for putting that together. That was amazing.
Insane project to do.
Yeah, it was very cool to be a part of it.
How did it feel to be a ghost?
It was kind of cool. Kind of a little preview of what's to come.
Just a matter of time. Yeah, you're going to limbo, kid.
Yeah.
No YouTuber goes to heaven.
No,
you're about to do that.
Yeah, I'm about to be haunting a Bible study.
Actually, we just moved here to California, so right now we're living in Tarzana.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I really didn't feel like these were women that I could call up and say like, hey, let's go shopping.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tried Bible study, but they weren't women that I really felt like I would click with. So
wait, like literally, we saw them arrive at Bible study, exchange
at
one
a
sentence
cafe.
At a cafe,
all right.
Which I don't know. I mean, normally I guess
I picture it at a church or a house.
Yeah, that's what I also picture.
I've never done it. So what do
I mean,
know?
I've heard. I mean, like I've been around it happening.
We the racists, actually.
I think so.
The beautiful, classically white tradition of reading the Bible
Yeah,
at a
true.
place. Oh, at a deli, I guess.
Jesus was glisteningly white.
Well, I'm gonna try knitting because I think that's something that a lot of white women do. Hi, I'm Renee.
Wait, what?
Because
Knitting?
I think that's something that a lot of white women do. Hi, I'm Renee.
Hi, Renee.
Hi.
Renee. This is something I'm designing. It's a crochet project, and it's for beginners.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
But-
We do it step by step, and we do it in a very methodical way so that you won't get frustrated, so that it'll be enjoyable. It looks like everyone's knitting, but most of them also know how to crochet.
These women, I mean, are very good at what they do. I mean, just very crafty. I mean, because they were pulling out all kind of things that they made, and they were telling me I would be at the same point as they are, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, right.
We all have a huge stash of yarn at
Oh,
home.
really?
More than we'll probably ever knit.
I couldn't relate to it. I couldn't get into it.
That's
I
like,
thought-
you know what? I relate to that a little bit because I have a huge stash of Pokemon cards, more than I'll ever use. And when she said she had a huge stash of yarn, I was like, I kind of get it, Nancy.
yeah.
I assume.
Yeah, that's like how I feel about like there's like too many people in love with me. Is like a common thing.
More
for
than
me.
you'll ever love,
More than I
yeah.
can ever really have the time to love.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
I have too much money. It's like a frustrating
More than you'll
thing
ever
for me,
use,
more than I
yeah.
could ever spend. I'll find a way, but like more than I could ever do.
Yeah.
I just get too much pussy. Is I guess my problem actually. Come to think of it.
All right.
Don't wait. No, I don't want to leave.
All right, mister.
This was boring.
You're having a little trouble
it
with
pouring?
starting.
I thought this was
Boring.
boring.
You're having a little
But I
trouble
don't know
with starting.
what- I don't know what she's
That's
trying
from
to
the top. Go from underneath. That's in the back. Go all the way around. No. All the way around. And slip it on.
The whole entire time, I'm thinking, this is white America.
Why are these confessionals always framed so fucked up?
Yeah.
Like too close to the frame. It's like
Entire
Mr.
time,
Robot.
I'm
You know, okay,
thinking,
wait, hold on.
This is white
I also want
America.
to say something. Vogue knitting? What?
There's a lot of the
I had no clue.
Vogue knitting, easy knit style.
I had no clue there were so many fucking knitting magazines.
Fancy knitting? Is that
What
that
has
says?
happened to all these knitting magazines in the new economy?
Oh my god, sounds like a skill issue to me, my dude. You don't knit.
Yeah, I
Get
guess
good,
so.
maybe.
Vogue knitting still exists. Oh my
yeah,
god.
How? Wait. How many articles are there to write? You know what I mean?
I genuinely
knitting still around.
I wonder if they like work it into like about the socio-political situation in the Middle East or whatever.
Yeah, this is the most fun things to knit on a trip to the Gaza Strip. Also, here's some.
Jesus.
Okay, with ladies, thank you. I didn't know if I was ever gonna meet a white woman that I was gonna click with.
Wait, that was very strange. Like that was like 2 segments. I feel like they would just cut. Like nothing hit right, really.
Yeah, it did feel like they were like, okay, we haven't given enough screen time to. I don't even remember her name.
Nick.
Fuck.
Nick Bruno.
What is her name, chat?
Yeah, come on, man.
She is the least screen timed character, I think.
She's also like maybe the most.
And Nick also.
Renee. Yeah, but she might like be just like the most reasonable and well balanced person. She's also not.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she is reasonable.
What's the dad called again?
The dad, Brian.
Brian. Yeah, Brian's maybe a little too accommodating. I think is kind of an issue, which is why you get some conflict and interesting scene. But she's just like, hey, yeah, don't call me that. I don't want to hang out with you. I'm not really getting into Bible study. Whereas, like, if she was like Rose and she was going to Bible study and then, you know, telling a poem about how much she wants to kiss a beautiful white creature or something.
Apparently, someone said apparently they had the hardest time with Renee's makeup, so her husband said people were sus, which doesn't surprise me. I was gonna say her makeup does not look convincing.
Not very convincing.
Well,
yeah, but I mean, Nick looks like a ghost.
Yeah, Nick. But he's got the swag.
He's got the swag of a white boy.
He's got the swag of I was gonna say a One Direction member. But that doesn't quite.
He literally looks like a kabuki. It looks like he's in kabuki theater and he ran into a wig by like accident. He's being attacked by a wig.
The exaggerated swagger of a white teen. Wait, is that that's a line from something, right?
It's from an IGN review of Miles Morales PS5 game. The animation really captures Miles Morales, the way he leaps off a building, swings through the air with all the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. That was awesome. I loved it.
Oh, that's so fucking funny. Holy shit, dude.
With Negro agility. Iconic Negro kicks.
Wasn't there a whole bit in Black White about how Bruno was talking about how black people had extra muscles or whatever?
Yeah, they're the best for dunking or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I thought it would be fun to walk down the neighborhood that I've walked around many times as a white person to see what it would be like to walk in that same neighborhood as a black person.
You guys have a good day, huh? Okay.
I am black.
He walks with exaggerated swagger.
Of a black
I mean, there is a Bruno thing where he demonstrates his black walk.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And then Carmen's like, the vapors.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, you just look so beautiful as a black creature.
And unwilling to look at the fact that there is racism and that it's tougher to be a black person in this society.
He's not getting the little subtleties, people turning their head when you try to speak to him, or people not wanting to speak to you, or walking away from you or crossing the street. So he's not grasping that. So I would love for something drastic to happen while he in black makeup.
Hi.
Pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Wait,
Tell me about it.
Are you familiar with it at all?
No.
It's in our fish. It's getting into our fish from the Colburn assignment.
Tell you what, I'm gonna give $5. When Brian says the Bruno.
Talk about mercury poisoning?
Oh, something drastic to happen while he in black makeup.
Hi.
Mercury pollution. Okay. I mean,
absolutely.
That's real.
Will you help? Will you use your giant special black muscles to fight mercury? For us?
Nandre said, I remember this show was one of the free episodes you got from iTunes. Yo, that just took me back.
Damn, yeah. iTunes. Do you remember iTunes? There was like a trailer section on iTunes movies, like a special boutique version.
Apple had a trailers thing, and I remember I would look at all the trailers in my technology class in middle school. Excuse me. I definitely downloaded. I remember downloading the Parks and Rec pilot for free on iTunes and going, this isn't really doing it for me. And then I like revisited it like the next year and really loved it. Lost was big on there. I was big on Lost also.
I borrowed a laptop from my high school and never took it back. I just kept like quote renting it and just kept holding them.
Nandre said I got Psych and Eureka. I also got Psych. I remember watching one of the free episodes of Psych.
With the kid, the psychic is the guy from West Wing, like the assistant.
Yeah.
And the poster's like this.
Yeah.
He's doing the Sherlock, whatever. It's what is he pretending to be psychic, but he's just a detective?
I never saw Eureka.
I don't know what Eureka is.
I also don't remember Psych that well. I just remember there was that white guy and that black guy, and they had an unlikely friendship.
Yeah, they swapped races. I think.
Right.
Emmy winning, if you believe it.
Right.
Narrowly lost.
Familiar with it at all?
No.
People say Psych holds up. I mean, I remember enjoying it.
I only remember the guy being like the most 2000s man in the world. You know, like wearing a green button-up with some slacks, a t-shirt underneath it, and then being like, hey, what's going on? Guy, I'm in an elevator. What's with the elevator? You're pressing buttons, you're going up, you're going down, like that kind of energy.
Yeah.
And then the other guy being like, Steve.
Oh my God, Celebrity Deathmatch. That really takes me back to.
What the fuck is that?
That was a claymation WWE show where it was like celebrities would do like wrestling matches that were like super gory and shit. But it was all clay.
With the like voice acting from the actual
I don't think necessarily from the
actual.
actual
This kind of sounds like Death Battle, the YouTube, like the old school
I don't know
attack
what
show.
that is, but Celebrity Deathmatch was huge. It had a video game too, I think. But I remember I used to watch it at my.
What is this? Oh, I had the fucking PS2 demo. Or whatever
Yeah.
I did play the game. I did not know it was a show.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, Buster Rhymes, MTV Vault.
And it's just epic rap.
These are kind of new ones, but I'm like,
epic rap.
What are
Jerry Seinfeld versus Tim Allen? That dates it very.
Oh, here we go. Britney Spears. Oh, well, this is gonna be horrible.
Wait a minute here. Which one of you is Britney?
Quick Thinking by Mills Lane.
Okay, now let's get it on.
I'm sick of you stealing my stick, and now I'm gonna stick it to you.
Some savage spinning from Britney.
Christina's fans know she's capable of screaming in 8 octaves.
Christina has got to be feeling.
That's for 11 years ago. Well, this is even older than that. But what a time capsule that is. I'm pretty sure the show does not hold up, by the way.
Don't say that. Rain of Fire does.
Yeah.
Just getting into our fish from the Colburn assignment.
Tell you what, I'm gonna give it $5.
When Brian says the Bruno block, I think he's saying that I live in denial and I'm not really seeing the rampant racism that is there in front of us.
Reminds me of Robot Chicken.
I believe.
Yeah, this was pre-Robot Chicken. I do think it inspired though.
For sure, yeah.
You want to see bad things out there. You want to see racism. You'll see it. I think the Bruno block is really the Brian chip.
You doing, my man?
I don't know if the producer's doing this on purpose, but it feels like put him in an environment where something could happen. Instead, it's like, I went for a walk in the park while Rose goes to like a rally. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, we went to a bar.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
It's so funny because people can be experiencing this form of, you know, racism today, walking out in Los Angeles or whatever. But Bruno is just convinced that even like 15, 20 years ago, it didn't exist.
I don't know what
he is the racism. Yeah.
Well, they're sensing his power level. They're like, I can't out racist this guy.
Yeah. They're like that. They're like,
saying,
oh, fuck, we got to steer clear of this guy.
The legendary super racist.
Yeah. Seriously. Just listen to the Sad Boys up you had with Drew now and play RuneScape. I kind of want to get back to it.
Dip, that is a great point. Just have him apply for apartments. Like, have him go tour apartments.
Yeah. Or jobs.
Or jobs.
Today,
They did that, didn't they? With the shoe stuff, the shoe shopping, and it was like awkward.
Yeah.
Whereas now, they were just all like, oh, no, I don't even know where shoes are.
Bruno is the Frieza of racism. Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's true. He's fun.
Celeste and Latoya are coming over for my poetry class.
Some black woman.
I'm a little bit nervous because sometimes when I hang out with them, I can start to feel a little bit like I'm just the naive white girl.
Do you guys have any white friends?
Come to think of it, I haven't in a while. I did in high school, but no close friends.
Does it feel like it would be harder to get closer to them?
Wait.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Good to catch up on that.
Yeah, it was actually about states' rights, by the way. Not at all about slavery.
Sorry, did you think my family was racist? We actually have a
Yeah, we're pretty studied up on racism. And this book says it ended, actually.
Yeah, it's actually illegal.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to check the fridge? There's a crayon drawing of Abraham Lincoln
okay.
that I did.
Yeah.
No big deal.
AL?
Nope. Yeah, wait, yes.
I used to be scared of them.
I'm thinking about the
White
whole
people?
country music.
Really? Yeah. I did. I didn't know how to act around them. I think that white people communicate different.
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
I don't know if we're disciplined too. We discipline our kids out
Yeah, we do.
in the grocery store, in the grocery store line.
My brothers got our ass whooped all the time.
Right.
Seemed like every day because we was always doing something. It was sometimes we would get lectured first, sometimes we get whooped first. It depended on what we did.
Okay, some parents don't do that. Like when I was growing up, I would get whooped and I didn't know why. Like when I was growing up, I got my ass whooped every day. He would come, my mother's husband would come and do the belt like this and say, it's time. And he would whoop the shit out of me. I don't know why.
Then that's different.
And he would just abuse me. And I, and at first I thought he was my daddy because my dad's in prison and they would tell me that this man was my dad. I remember everything. Right. My mom hated me because I knew who she was. Right. And she knows that I remember everything and she's scared of that. But I do not I just remember the past, but I make something out of it.
Like you, my mother did so many drugs, it was ridiculous. When I was a kid, where's my PlayStation? Oh, I took it to get fixed. Never saw it again. Little things like that, because that's what drugs will do. Oh, and then but she married my stepfather.
I mean, she looks shell-shocked. And, imagine, because this is so many magnitudes above, not to, devalue things she may have struggled with. Nobody is without, adversity, right? But that is, it's like a crash course. Like, she has, no time to even...
She has no... I don't actually want to hear her say anything about this. Yeah. I kind of just want to hear her listen.
I kind of wish she'd heard this before the poetry.
Before maybe the show, actually.
Yeah, and then maybe not made it.
Yeah,
maybe not been in the show.
He used to throw me up against walls, not even hitting, throw me up against walls for some math problems. He'd force food in my mouth, with the fork, cutting up my whole mouth and stuff, like craziness.
I'm listening to these stories that Blessed and Latoya have, and I'm blown away.
And my mom, she was in jail all through Christmas, and I remember those days, and I remember living with my grandma. I've lived with a lot of different people, but because of all those factors, statistically, I should not be where I am. And that is the root of my name.
Preach.
Because it's not luck. I am truly a blessed individual because that is my life. But I'm here, and I got to go to college, and I'm still going. And I got family. I got people who love me. I'm sitting here eating dinner, talking to you guys. And no matter what has come my way, we keep coming out on top.
I'm so worried.
You want to relate, and you want to be able to say, "Oh yeah, I know exactly how you feel," and then I have to remind myself, no, Rose. No, that didn't happen to you. That how could I possibly understand? I haven't lived through what they have.
Okay.
Because, before you have a story, you have to have a storm. You have to have a storm, I think. Do you think that?
That wholeheartedly.
Yeah, okay. I want to call out something that someone said. The show is low-key like Black Joy doesn't exist, only resilience, and that's very real.
There's never been a this and Roots are like Black suffrage horny. This is the reason that every white family of that era knew Roots is because this is so
it's beautiful black pain porn where it's
this is so miserable.
Oh my God, you're so strong.
That's incredible. That
it's
you went through that.
But why?
I am inspired by how sad you are.
Someone also said that and they put this on Brian, but I would put this on the show as well. It's very focused on interpersonal racism and stuff when the reality is institutional racism is the is the root cause.
To walk around the neighborhood and not be harassed is not a statement. It's actually a statement on how insidious it is. If you were walking around the
misery
neighborhood and
porn,
getting harassed. Yeah, it's misery porn. It's also you can't help but feel like there's some catharsis for what are they called? The Ritz family? I don't know. But the white family in the I get to dip my toes in the water and get all the XP, but not have to struggle with any of the things.
Right. It's it comes back to this trope in media where it's there's the black character whose trauma is a teaching. It is simply they're a wise sage to teach the main character a lesson.
It's the source of my power.
Yeah. It's okay.
One play. We should leave if at one play.
Everybody has to go.
You have to go through something. You have to go through something just to be, a human being sometimes. So.
After hearing experiences from these kids, I start to wonder if the divide between us is so big, if we're ever really going to truly be able to connect.
To connect?
Well, hang on. Do you mean be black? What is connect?
Yeah.
Like you can just be. You've done enough. Like you can just be listening and be kind and polite. Like you don't need to find an equivalent.
You don't need to. Yeah, you don't need to have an equivalent experience to connect with someone.
I don't know if we can hang out. You're too sad for me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go play Dreamcast.
That's like one of the worst things about like whenever I tell people like my background and experience and stuff, it feels like I'm telling a sad story, but in reality, I'm just sharing a piece of like my life experience with someone that's not meant to be like a traumatic or a sad thing, but it can come off that way. And it's like, you don't have to like feel sorry for me for like the life that I lived. I'm doing fine, but I really just want, I'm trying to connect. And like, and so if I'm putting my experience out there in an effort to connect with someone and they're like, oh, you're so strong, it's almost like missing the point.
Right, yeah, because it's just like, I'm trying to magnetize. I'm trying to be like, hey, look, I'm being like genuine and exposing as much of myself as possible. And the reaction is like, whoa, repulsive. And like, that's just, hey, you got too much pain. But like, respect, soul brother. That's so fucking sick. Nice, man. That's badass. Cool. Did you level up or like?
Yeah.
We had a good chat actually with when we were hanging out with Curtis and Jacob and Dean and Calvin. Some of those guys were talking about experiences. It was like very cathartic to be in a group where it was okay. There were a few other people there as well. Where they were talking about like traumatic experiences and just specific like valuable experiences. This stuff Jacob talks about on stage. So
Oh yeah.
With no like straight up relief when nobody's like, I am so sorry.
Right.
As though that's a service. It's also like a classic American monoculture protagonist mindset where it's like, hey, everything you've just said, here's how I feel about that. Hey, me, I am so sorry. I just want you to know that me, the protagonist of Earth, feel really bad about that happening.
What I usually default to when people like are sharing something with me is I try to thank them for sharing with me.
Yeah.
Because I do think that that's the cool thing, that someone feels comfortable enough with you or whatever the circumstances are.
Please let me know that you were comfortable with that and that I didn't make
and so
it weird.
I always feel like whenever I'm explaining stuff about my life, I always give like a disclaimer almost, but I do prefer thank you for sort of sharing that piece of your life or your experience with me rather than you're so strong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or trying to console.
Yeah.
Like, well, actually, here's how I think you should do it. It's like, oh, no, I wasn't looking for insight. It was just explaining what I went through. And
when my mom died when I was 12 or 11, 2003, 11. So I was... adults were always like, you had to grow up so fast. And I'm like, what choice did I have? I was a kid and I was like trying to be a kid and there's just stuff going on.
Movies broke everyone's brain.
There
has to be some kind of like narrative growth. And that was the beginning of my journey. It's like, no, it's just a moment and a difficult one. And I don't, oh my God, I did. Thank you. Oh, thank you for approving of that happening. That's fucking sick.
Yeah, someone said that happened to them as well. It's like, I feel for you. But it was also just, I mean, I guess so. I don't know what to, like, you have to cope, right? Like, it's like, you have to survive. You're a human. It's
I feel like it's, sometimes when people say that shit, I mean, it's been the last, I'm still not comfortable talking about it, but like, the last couple of years of the stuff with my mum, I guess, is like the feedback I always just get is like, wow, you you made it through all that. I'm like, what? Or what? Because the alternative is I'm dead.
Yeah.
So, like, us having a conversation about this is, well, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think I don't know that?
And I don't think it's wrong to, it's hard because oftentimes people are coming from a very earnest place. You know?
It's completely genuine. People that aren't earnest don't listen. Like, that's a completely different problem.
But yeah, no, that it's rough. I mean, it's just life. It's just life. But yeah, I get people also are like, oh, you're so, I think nowadays I get, wow, you have your shit together. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, and I think I had to have my shit together earlier than most in terms of like the sort of where food is coming from and all that type of shit. Because when my aunt dropped me off at college, when I was 18, I like didn't see her again until graduation, and then I haven't seen her since. So it's like I kind of just like don't have the family support system that
the parachute,
where it's just like I kind of I only had myself to rely on, and that sucked. But it's like you gotta survive, and so
I think a lot of people that haven't experienced something like that just assume they would dissolve.
Yeah.
Like a liquid IV, just like disappear. Like, well, yeah, if I didn't have my family or like some unconditional support, I would have failed. I'm just like, it's not really a case of just growing up too quickly. It's just that it was a little too easy, maybe. I don't know. Like, I would. Also, people tend to fetishize suffrage in a way that's like, wow, I silently would love to have a story like that.
Right.
I would love to write a biography like that.
Right, because it makes for a great story. It makes for a great biography.
Makes for a great revenge movie.
Yeah. Someone in the chat said they wouldn't wish that experience on anyone, and I agree. In fact, it has kind of made me want to sort of build a family that is very normal without much sort of strife or hardship. Obviously, like with good lessons and things along the way, but actually having to experience that sort of pain firsthand isn't something that's good or like builds character. It's just trauma.
I would like to build a life for a family where you don't need to be calcified.
Mm-hmm.
Like your heart doesn't need the armor around it. Albeit the world is always going to demand a degree of that, but like I would say we both have a level of like hardenedness that we have to put away.
Yeah.
Like consciously be like, no, this isn't the right forum for that.
Yeah.
I don't know, rather have people. I mean, I don't really intend on having kids, but if I have one, actually, there is a tiny part of me that would love just like such a little shit.
I'm gonna have
just
kids.
Raise like a baron. What's his name?
Baron Trump. Yeah.
Just raise the worst fail kid. Like they get driven around in cars their entire life.
Yeah.
They have like a golden AK-47 that they take to parties and
There
stuff.
is something to that where it's like it's like if your kid can't empathize with, the sort of amount that you had to struggle to like get them to the position that they're in, then that is kind of the it's like you made it, but that is like one of the weird side effects. But I do think that that's, navigable.
And a lot of it can be, I assume, like done through good communication.
Yeah,
it just so happens that like I don't think either of us had somebody to be like, hey, do this, heads up.
Yeah.
But thank you. That's so brave.
All right. Well, Black White. I have no idea where we are in this episode.
But I should say, actually, in the case of like I know you do as well. We both get a lot of DMs from people where like the podcast we do, Sad Boys Pod, always be plugging, is the message I get the most often is like, I'm so surprised you're willing to talk about mental health so candidly. And that's one of those weird, like, it's like a mirage where as soon as you start doing it, you realize that it truly does not matter that much. And that the fear that you've built up around it was just conditional. It's because people don't like hearing it, not because it's hard to say.
Yeah.
And then once you find a support network and people around you that are willing to hear it, like the stuff we're talking about right now, where the response is not like, no, can I, can I put that in my screenplay? It's like really like kind of sad. Have you ever got one of those?
That's going in my screenplay, bitch.
Yeah. Called the Ballad of Jordan.
I did my time.
It's called the Ballad of Jordan Nadika and his friend.
Yeah. Oh my god.
His
Can
friend
you
Jared.
imagine you like tell your story to somebody and they're like, "Can I write that?"
Oh no, I've been a party to that. Straight up.
Oh god.
It was thankfully not about me. It was a friend. It was a friend of my friend talking to this person. I don't know how they ended up at this house party. They were a little drunk. Maybe that gives them some leeway. I don't know, but it still makes them a fucking sociopath. Because they said like, yeah, I was unhoused. Well, they said homeless at the time, but like unhoused for about a month and a half recently because of circumstances.
Yeah.
And this person was like, I have been writing this novel, and I am stuck. It's like the middle of the second act, and that was literally the reply. There wasn't like a conversation in between those two statements. It was literally like, I have been homeless for 6 weeks. Just got back into a place to stay because my friend finally freed up an environment. I'm on a couch, and they're like, "That is sick. That's so cool, man. Hell yeah."
Oh my god.
I'm so jealous.
Sorry, this just reminded me of I want to really anonymize this, but a friend of mine had a family member who had written a book that had a
Bunta Hayden.
had a black character in it, and their like initial like I guess sensitivity readers had given them feedback that like they were falling into every possible trope for like a black character. And it was that it just reminded me of like
This is a white writer.
Oh, white writer,
The
yeah.
whitest.
Oh, thank goodness. Pearly, in fact.
Downright canvas.
Yeah, downright. Oh my god, cracker-esque.
Esque Twitch.
Yeah.
We're not saying the exact thing. Negro's a color. What can I say? It's Spanish.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Cracker-esque is very...
A porcelain writer, yeah. The
Cracker.
whitest.
Wait, cracker.
Cracker.
Oh, you don't speak French?
Croquet.
Croquette.
It was a croquette.
It was a cracker, monsieur.
Yeah.
After hearing experiences from these kids,
Oh,
I
what?
start to
So
wonder
a
if
whiter, if you will. That's very funny.
the divide between us is so big, if we're ever really going to truly be able to connect.
Did you get your race car?
Yeah.
This I like. This is nice.
Well, right now, I'm just a little, discouraged because, I've tried Bible study group and I've tried knitting, and those two haven't worked out. So I'm going to try scrapbooking. I'm not going to give up. Everybody else has been, meeting people and making friends, and I feel like I'm being left out here. So hopefully I can get something out of it.
Hi, I'm Renee. How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
You too.
This is Renee.
Oh, hi.
We're scrapbooking. Nice to meet you.
Dude, they even got the whitest dog.
Wait. Oh, yeah, they did.
It's called like Ryan.
Bartholomew.
Y'all are all pros at this then, right?
They are. They've been doing it for a while. Can I get you something to drink?
I'm fine right
Okay.
now.
And we have brownies and vegetable dip. So we
I walked in and they have like boxes of pictures and they're cutting and pasting, and this is it. I don't know what I was thinking.
stand out. You don't have to crop your pictures. That's not something you have to do. But I like to because it focuses more on what you want to see. And then you can also get more pictures on your page too. That's it. It's
Why
fun.
are they doing
There's lots of fun
geriatric
stuff.
activities?
This is more like a show where instead of a race swap, it's I, for a month, was boring.
Yeah,
Like, I
it
went
is.
to a bunch of boring bullshit.
Yeah.
And I learned
I
something.
did really boring shit with other boring people.
I had a bad time and did stuff I don't
Yeah,
like.
I don't know what this is. This is so weird. Yeah, white ladies only crap. These are like, my aunt was the activity director at a nursing home, and I spent a lot of my childhood like at the nursing home with like the residents there, and they did this stuff.
Yeah.
like,
and I mean like the
like she's one bingo game away from from like from hitting a hat trick.
Yeah, dude. Mine was in a handful of different care facilities, but the one she was in for the longest had like activities for a while, and then they eventually just stopped doing them.
Yeah.
Because it was like, which one likes this? Are we all just doing it because the other one likes doing it? It turned out the thing they like is like playing board games and watching TV, like like a human being.
Yeah,
that's
real.
Whenever I see stuff like this, like phenomena of like 90-year-old ladies that play the penny slots in Vegas.
Yeah.
Whenever I see that, I want to go up and be like, "Have you heard about gaming?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you like a PS2 and all the demo discs, and you are gonna be so happy."
Yeah.
It's this, but like
I'm gonna get you an Atari. I'm gonna get you like Pong is gonna blow your goddamn mind.
I'm gonna get you a
It came out when you were 90, and you were now 136.
You will need some bottled thick, like glass thick spectacles to be able to see this copy of Return to Monkey Island.
Yeah.
You are gonna love this shit.
But then Deborah, who is a consultant for
that's a
the
fake name.
scrapbooking class, I mean, she was very in tune to me.
So what made you choose private school opposed to public school? Well, we started our girls in Catholic school.
When I told her I'm new here, it was like, there you go. She just started spilling things, telling me about schools, and I mean, she was just, I don't know, it was just like, it was really easy talking to her.
You want to go into the store and see that and then maybe look at the little albums and see what would work for you?
When I first walked into the room, I was surprised that her daughter's best friend was black.
Yes, this is Michelle and this is her
Hi.
friend Allison.
Hi.
Michelle's been scrapbooking since she was 4, I think, and
Do it.
Allison's maybe a couple years, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't get a vibe or feeling that this woman has any issues with race.
What do you usually do for
I'm a
Mother's
fucking
Day?
idiot.
Normally I hint around, like I may put something on the refrigerator, and I kept putting it everywhere, and I kept hinting, Did it work? I could really use, like a day at the salon. It worked. Okay. And give me a call if you have any questions about your pictures or about the album.
Okay, I want to say that there is something very relieving. Like one time, I'm trying to see if I should name this person. Okay.
It's funny because we've been recording the podcast off stream for so long now.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I forget that we we can't go like, Austin, cut us.
Yeah.
Naming the president.
My friend, it's a good story. My friend Michaela, who is white and also an incredible human being,
Despite.
somehow she's beaten the odds. No, but it's just relevant for the story. But like Michaela, who's a beautiful human, she invited me to a game night. I guess 8 months ago, a year ago or something, and I went and I was like, I want to make new friends. I don't have that many friends in LA. Blah blah blah. And then I show up, and there's mostly black people there. And I was like, Michaela! I was literally beaming. I was like, I had no idea.
You cheeky devil.
I was like, oh my God. Thank you for creating the space. It legit, it made me so happy. And that's where I met Prance and Isaiah. And then,
that's really cool.
Yeah. And it it was genuinely such a nice thing.
Well, I've never had a white friend be the conduit for that.
Yeah, no, literally.
It's like a play date.
No, literally. That's the thing. It's I went into it not for me. You shouldn't have.
Yeah, I didn't get you any white friends.
No, literally. I was like, wow, what a beautiful
white creature.
No, but literally, no, but she's the best. But also, it was just such a breath of fresh air. And the reason I tell that story is because I feel that's how Renee is saying and I went downstairs and I saw her daughter and she had a black friend.
Right.
And I was like, it is a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
Because it's a little, there's a certain didn't know that many people in LA at all because of how the pandemic, happened.
Bad personality, yeah.
And then you left.
Yeah, because you sucked.
And then everyone, some of our other friends left and stuff. And so I was kind of there was a part of me that was yearning for more black friends. And it was I was given a gift.
I can have these?
Yeah, for me?
No,
No,
are you
literally.
serious?
I know. It was.
I didn't get you any friends at all.
It was awesome. It's like seeing another black person at a new job. Yeah, for real.
Dude. Oh, seeing another. There was another kid, and so there were fewer than like 20 people of color at my high school of like 2,000 people.
Yeah.
And there was this one other kid that joined partway through that was also half Kenyan, half white, and we did not get along at all. He sucked. We did not
That sucks.
No, he was a nice guy. I sucked, but there was this weird like. We would still hang out pretty often because it just felt like, oh, come on. Yeah. Like, we have to make this work. You know?
I feel like that was like when we met. We were like,
you suck, but we have to.
It
was like that. But if you're over there.
I remember I remember when we met, like we were in a writer's room, the Patreon conference room of a now defunct Patreon office.
And we should say, because this was the old office, it was like a very cutesy little, not much bigger than this room.
My every technical interview ever video, or at least the first one that I ever did, was filmed in that conference room.
It's cute. It looks like the Rhett and Link set.
Yeah. I don't actually remember what the title of this video is. 5 years ago.
That's fucked. Just don't look at it. Don't read it. Don't look at that.
It was in this room. It was in this room.
That's where I used to play D&D.
But I remember
Did you put parody in it because of Elon?
Yeah, it kind of does parody Elon.
What are the peaks?
Oh yeah, let's find out.
That I'm gonna have to judge you for saying that out loud. Oh, sorry, I need to take this. Ha! I don't care.
Do you remember? Did we? Ugh. I feel like you read the draft of one of these to me at Phil's.
I did. Like I had it written on paper. I remember I had it written
like physical paper
in a notebook. Yeah. Funny. Jarvis looks 10 years older 5 years ago. That's kind of my whole thing, actually. Yeah.
I'm Benjamin buttoning my way.
Yeah. But anyway, this is writer's room. But I remember Jordan. Jordan and I were just like hanging out in the room, and I took a picture of you and I sent it to Anastasia.
Yeah. Wait, you know what's weird is that when you have like a dream and it's like, I was at Disneyland. Like, how'd you get there? I don't know. And what'd you do after? I don't know. It was like just the moment.
Yeah.
I do not know like how we met. I only remember us having just met hanging out.
I remember that I went to a holiday party before I.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make sense though, because I joined in like July.
It was
It was some sort of party.
What the fuck would they have?
It was a party before I joined, around like GDC.
It was the GDC party? Oh, yeah. Where they had like all the game demos in the hallway and stuff.
I don't remember what it was, but it was like it was a party for like an event like that.
Yeah.
And then I met you there, and then we went out that night. Like we went in an Uber together, and we were like riffing in the Uber. And I was like, oh, this person seems nice.
And I remember the driver was like, you guys should start a podcast.
He did turn around.
And then in about 6 years,
and then he disappeared.
While driving. Thank you, kind stranger.
Yeah, and then I joined Patreon after that. But then also after that, I think, it was definitely after that. We both ended up in Vegas for our birthdays. Which is the same day. We have our birthdays on the same day.
We both went to Vegas coincidentally before we'd ever met.
Yes.
And we didn't see each other the entire time we were there. But we had mutual friends.
I think that I don't know when GDC 2016 was.
That's after 2015 or before 2017, somewhere around there.
March. Yeah, so I think we met in March, but we didn't really meet. We just I barely knew your name. I knew you because Jamie would call you British Jarvis.
That's right, yeah.
And then, same day as LeBron. I don't think so.
I actually saw a clip of that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, that's actually my favorite quote. I saw a clip of LeBron being born on the...
Oh, yeah. No, I saw that.
I actually saw that. That's crazy.
But then we were, 2 months later, we were in Vegas, but we didn't hang out while we were there. We didn't see each other while we were there. I just knew you were there because I remember, because I had separately bought tickets to Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got a message from Jamie who was like, you should come to Vegas for your birthday. Some Patreon people are going to be there. And it was like a month before I don't know if I had interviewed yet or anything like that, but
yeah, because it also wasn't my plan. It was like our friend Taryn had put it together, who I guess you didn't know at that point either.
I didn't know, yeah.
And she was just like, I'd been a Patreon like 6 months-ish, and she was just like, hey, we actually just started hanging out. You should come to Vegas. We're like, okay.
Right.
I'm young. When I get really drunk, I don't get hungover anymore. And then, now I'm a corpse.
For the first time, I felt like I was actually clicking with someone that was outside of this project, who was white and wasn't Carmen.
Okay, it was nice meeting you.
Her, the corny ass costume is so funny.
Devon asked me to go out and get some lunch with him and just spend some time together. And I'm really...
You two have childhood friends energy, so it's shocking to find out you met as adults.
It is weird.
I think that we had the energy, though, from like day one. And that's why it was like, interesting.
Stop fighting. Fall out forever.
Yeah, and that's the day it ends.
I think so I don't have any I didn't grow up with any siblings, but over the years I did start to understand that you were like an older brother. So very specifically because especially after I had to go back to the UK for a while, fucking time zone wise, we weren't hanging out. COVID was happening. We weren't even talking that much.
Yeah.
And I remember, there were all these friends I couldn't see that were on the wrong time zone, but there would be just I hope Jarvis is doing okay. And then one text, and it was almost like you have to check if your family's doing okay.
Right.
It doesn't even, even if we had a huge argument, I'd be like, well, I'll fucking see you at Christmas, dick. We have to maintain.
Yeah.
I don't watch Smash tournaments with anybody else. Who am I gonna hang out with?
Excited to do that.
This is a beautiful area.
I thought it was a bird nest back there, but no.
So did you go to school around here?
Nah, I went to school out in near San Bernardino.
Oh, okay, right. You grew up there.
I played football all year, varsity.
Is she on a date?
Yeah, with the guy.
With the
It's
guy.
interesting. We kind of went out for just a casual day. I was in black makeup, and he just showed me around this.
Call it what it is, yeah? Let's call it what it is.
Why were you, though, is the question that I have.
To she go on a date.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is 2006. It wasn't legal yet.
Oh.
This is to dodge the FBI.
I see.
Hey. Oh, wait, no. I see. No, you can both come in.
Also, what is his experience like going on a date with someone who is in a costume?
It's so weird. Man.
Yeah.
Look, okay, I know the show has to ostensibly be about growth, repair, insight, whatever. Being a mixed race couple or on a mixed race date is enough of a topic. Go out as a mixed race couple. That's you're not going to learn any more or less.
Plus, people would. I feel like they would probably get some weird interactions from people.
Way better.
That they could talk about.
Because what you get with right now, it's not anything to do with race. It's the uncanny valley. Because she looks like she's made out of wax.
I went out once. I was out with someone I was dating at the time. This is maybe 5-6 years ago.
What's her address?
Who was not white. But there was a thing where somebody was like, "Nice job, man." That you landed that.
Oh, nice. Found him.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so weird.
Yeah.
But
He's one of those special websites where you track him down.
Yeah, I feel like they would get weird people if they actually went out like that.
That was a weirdly common San Francisco thing that I never got here. I got that in San Francisco a lot.
Oh yeah, this was in San Francisco.
That's a weird. Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Huh.
What?
Oh, okay.
City in the area. He lives nearby.
So did you win Best Smile at your school?
Nah, I don't win best nothing.
No?
Nothing.
Oh, man.
They had a best poet category. That probably would have been me, because that's all everybody said. That's the poet right there.
Well, there you go. That's about the best compliment you can get.
To be honest, Devon's pretty cute.
We know.
And I don't mean like cute. I mean he's pretty beautiful.
Oh,
you would.
August
So
22nd.
close, man.
What? That now,
Like
now,
mother, like daughter, you know.
like he's a beautiful creature. Like that doesn't.
Cute.
When she clarified, I no longer thought she was attracted to him as like a romantic partner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And this is us projecting a lot. We are assuming a lot. It is
We
okay
are.
to refer to somebody as beautiful, I guess.
Yeah.
But there
No,
are examples both in this show and in our lives of the kind of fetishism that, like, referring to white people referring to black people the same way they do like a painting.
Yeah.
Like beautiful like a landscape, like a fucking sunset.
Yeah, beautiful like a sunset. Yeah.
Hopefully, don't nobody forget it.
Hey, where's Nick?
Where is Nick?
Did he leave the show?
Where did he go? He's at etiquette class somewhere.
We've cycled through every other cast member.
Where is Nick?
Jesus. Maybe his makeup's too good. He's just been one of the white people walking around.
We lost him in the sea of milk.
I like that.
I should have forgot your birthday. Happy birthday, home.
Nick is still grounded over the watch. That's
that's
actually a canonically probably accurate thing.
And what was it? His friend on a knife or something? His Asian friend on a knife.
Someone said it's giving articulate, which I agree. Like it's like, oh, he's so well spoken.
He's well spoken. He's polite.
Oh,
he's so polite.
He has great music taste that isn't rap.
He
loves
50s, 60s.
Devon is, well, he's enlightened, let's say.
That's interesting.
Oh, like, no longer know what you're trying to say.
No, I don't.
He's enlightened?
Let's just say that.
I don't know.
No, say more, because I don't understand.
What are you trying to say?
I did. I don't even think it's racist. It's just weird.
Now I'm confused. Yeah, like she's speaking. Let's just say he's Belugu.
Moving on.
Yeah, maybe explain that.
I could use another episode explaining that actually.
He's blistering. All right, what does that mean?
Oh my god, he is just like, and I think we both know what I'm talking about. Windswept.
Yeah, he is.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Devon is, well, he's enlightened, let's say.
That's interesting.
Does that mean he has a big dick?
Yeah, it may be, right?
It kind of feels like the interview after like the fantasy suites of The Bachelor, where they like sleep together for the first time, and it's like,
he's
let's just say he's
this
a little
pilot flies high.
Yeah.
What would you do if I was an ice cream? I'd eat you for the sex.
Oh yeah, wait. Maybe for the actual edit of this, maybe let's cut that out because I keep forgetting she's a teenager and I don't want to like.
It's more just the language is creepy.
Obviously, we're talking about the language, but I still don't want to like leave the weird thing construed. Everybody knows what I'm saying, but still.
Hey, come on, people.
Yeah.
Wow, you know a lot. Yeah. Wow, you know a lot for a black guy vibes.
Yeah.
It is that. Or what's the fucking oh yeah, you have really good taste in music or something.
Yeah.
Where it's like you listen to classic rock.
Oh.
Are you allowed to do that?
Wow.
On like do you have those 2 discs, the DJ discs that you move back and forth?
Stuff like that remind me of slavery. It's hard to look at stuff like that.
Is it?
Yeah. I couldn't imagine myself in that position.
Is this the same place that Carmen went to?
No, it's another.
My aunts.
They're forcing these people to go to these places.
It's because whenever they take them to a cafe or something, all they do is walk around and go like, "Can I rub your hands?"
Yeah.
Hey, can I taste your face? And like, it's like, okay, well, I guess
it's like literally they have taken people in blackface to a monument to slavery multiple times.
They're taken to a Civil War statue.
Yeah.
They're like, do you think you should stay up or be taken down?
Yeah. Could they just get pizza and maybe talk about like literally if she was not in fucking the makeup and they just got pizza, there would be a more interesting conversation than just looking at the slavery paraphernalia.
Also, there's really something very, very sinister about going to this museum in blackface.
Absolutely.
It's so much worse. And it changes nothing.
No.
Like if she went here in regular her face,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be like, wait, I don't understand. Did something happen to black people?
Nebula, he's so articulate as he's reading the museum placard. He's so good at
We're put in cuffs similar to that. It hurts. 'Cause I couldn't imagine my grandpa, my brothers, my sisters, my mom or pops, nobody being shackled, being sold, like cattle. And, just thinking about it, I always try to put myself in their shoes. I can't do it, but just to give me more understanding and more appreciation, as to where I'm at. Because I don't see how.
Send Bruno here.
Meanwhile,
I mean, not on a date with a minor, but
Bruno's like doing quests with Brian.
He's like, when is the moment that we've had any kind of poignant
Bruno is doing various side fetch quests where it's like, look, do you have a golden rake? I need to return it to the maiden.
She's having a bunch of like an insightful lesson. She's having a cutscene, and he's like, "I'm gonna go kill 20 rats in a basement, so
and then I've got to bring him to old Edna so that she can make a potion."
How we can live, and forget about certain things that have happened.
One really neat thing is that as Devon and I were hanging out, I started realizing how much he was willing to teach me.
And I swear, I don't know, it's just something about black women and they are just, to me, some of the boldest individuals.
Right.
Okay. They are just, to me, some of the boldest individuals.
Right.
Is she gonna say something about black women?
No, I was worried at first, yeah, but whatever. And this, Sarah said this. It's not his responsibility to teach you anything. This is a real dating difficulty where it's like I don't want to feel the need to constantly be teaching a partner about the struggle, and so I won't. That's just like I don't want to date someone who I have to sort of be in that role for, because it's a very uncomfortable role to be in.
Yeah, I mean that's the difficult thing about people. I understand the hesitancy to it's not my job to do emotional labor, and it's like, yes, it's absolutely not your job. But otherwise nothing happens, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
But he's on TV.
Yeah.
He has an opportunity to talk about this. It is for the best that because he's so articulate, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is good that he is talking about it. I think what's another kind of dangerous side effect of fetishizing black suffrage is that it's also something you want a little bit of it.
Well, suffrage is their voting.
Is like I want just like can I have a little bit of the pain?
Yeah.
Just take me to the museum, walk me through it, and I'll just it's like watching a horror movie. I'll get my adrenaline up, it'll be all dramatic, and then I'm just gonna go home and not engage with it again.
Yeah.
While he has to very painfully recount his feelings and the pain that he's been going through for an interesting afternoon in her case. I went to the museum and I saw a Viking helmet.
Yeah, she's gonna tell her mom about this, and it's gonna be like, it was so cool.
Oh, can I go on a date with that child?
And meanwhile, this guy's gonna be in therapy in 30 years going, so she was in blackface during the date, and I couldn't really tell if we were hitting it off romantically or if I was just a token.
Yeah, I saw the episode, and she's something about me being a creature of some kind.
Yeah,
she wrote a poem.
She said I was enlightened. Whatever the hell that means.
I followed up.
It's been 30 years, and I don't know what the hell that was supposed to mean.
Right.
I have never met a woman will be scared of nobody. I don't care if you the biggest man, you cross her, she is in your face. Do not cross her. That's why I respect them to the fullest. Partly because I'm scared, and partly because I've been raised right.
After Devon and I started talking about what is true for our lives, we talked about our friends and our families and ourselves. It was like talking like kids again.
Oh, I swear it's all the same. It gotta be all the same. We just people.
We are just people.
How old do you mean?
Also,
it's like we were white kids again.
Also, just listen to Rose's response when he says, we are just people.
The same. We just people.
We are just people.
If you can imagine, dude. What the hell? That's crazy.
So Deborah invited me to go to a country bar with her and some of her friends. And
dude, these producers are out of ideas. I don't know, another museum? A fucking second country bar? Do you guys want to argue about calling her a B word again? I don't know. We don't have
Yo,
6
bitch.
episodes worth. We'll talk about a biscuit.
They're running out of ideas.
Got any more gun slurs? We can think of gun slang.
Is this?
It's
hold
the
on.
same ball.
Already seen them go to like square dance or whatever, a hoedown.
Literally the same bar.
This is some SpongeBob ass music.
Yeah. 5 minutes later.
Tell me this isn't SpongeBob music.
Dude, instead of the black white transition, Average put this in. It's that bubble transition from SpongeBob where the bubbles fade up.
Yeah, no, but for real, listen.
We did strike up a conversation with a
definitely not
gentleman at the
line dance
bar,
music. No.
and somehow we started talking about neighborhoods.
My assumption is it was music they didn't want to license, so they just played the beginning bottom.
Well,
That's greatest hits.
I know the lyrics go, I like flags, and especially this one.
And then
for the Confederacy, it's cool and good.
It was awesome, and it lasted for so not long.
It should stick around.
It was
still.
like a few months or whatever the hell.
And who knows why it
3
went away.
years, wasn't it? The Confederacy? I don't remember how long the Confederacy was around.
And then
but they celebrated it for hella long.
Something happened and it went away.
Someone on Hassan's stream said George is not found has been streaming Minecraft for longer than the Confederacy was around.
We've been watching this show for half as long as the Confederacy was around.
Literally.
Georgia. She's deciding what area to move into.
From where?
We're from Glendale.
I know a lieutenant in Glendale.
Glendale Police Department.
I know a lieutenant in Glendale.
Is known to be
The Confederacy lasted 4 years. Okay, great.
They don't put them in anything.
Like what would they say? What do you mean?
I gets up the freeway, a lower car, there's 4 Mexicans in there, my friend said,
All right,
What the fuck? How the fuck did we get here?
I gotta back up. I gotta prepare myself. I gotta brace myself.
What would they say? What do you mean?
Wait, it's good that he knew a...
Yeah, maybe we have to go even further back. Sorry.
Georgia. She's deciding what area to move into.
from where?
We're from Glendale.
I know a lieutenant in Glendale.
Glendale Police Department is known to be really good.
They don't put them in anything. I think.
Like what would they say? What do you mean?
I gets up the freeway, a lower car, there's 4 Mexicans in there, my friend says, I pull them over. I'll find a reason.
Every time I think they're out of things to say. It's like the producer came in and went, what about other races?
Yeah.
We already talked about that Asian kid that had a knife at Nick's school. They're covered.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Hispanic community.
Yeah, let's just
Also, by the way, if you asked me where these 3 people were from, it would have been easier to guess than to name my hometown to myself. Like, you're from Glendale? Get out of town. Are you
Glendale.
serious?
You just look guilty.
I think, what do you call that one?
Profiling. So you're saying
And I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's cool.
somebody's driving down and they're black, they didn't do anything wrong, they might pull them over.
They don't belong there.
Is your Darman bingo card up? Can we put supervillain, whatever, like
cartoon
supervillain?
supervillain.
First of all, based these 3 women are doing a wonderful
The
job.
Golden Girls over here killing it. No, this is. It's just so wild that this man feels safe enough to just offer this take
on television.
Also, I don't live that far from Glendale.
I can see it.
Yeah. I mean, we go to Glendale
I
sometimes.
literally picked up my prescription from Glendale like 2 days ago. I could have walked.
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell are you doing here?
Oh my
Also,
God.
it's like really white. Like, it's not fucking like Texarkana.
Yeah.
Like, white.
I literally I never thought of Glendale as like the fucking most racist part of Los
That's
Angeles.
so weird, man.
Oh my god.
Oh well, I guess. Where's this?
Who fucking knows? No, they did tell us at the beginning, but I don't remember. Why does this never happen when Bruno is there?
I know, because they never take him to these
racism
places.
is made up. Yeah, Bruno's busy trying to find a carburetor or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, can you collect all the holy liquid by sundown?
You need to put together a car using all individual parts.
Did we see Bruno walk past the window?
Yeah.
Just like wandering around town looking for racism. Can you find racism?
Yeah.
What if you saw a white kid doing the same thing? Would you pull him over?
Look at it this way. I'm a white guy, and in the middle of the night, I'm driving in minutes. It's all black gangbangers. Why am I there? I'm looking for one thing.
Drugs?
I'm looking for drugs.
Well, that's not because it's a black area, then that's because it's a drugging area, correct?
There you go. She got you there.
Deborah is like getting so upset, putting this guy in his place. She didn't have a reason to.
And she was like, my girl, actually.
Yeah,
in that moment, Deborah became my best friend.
She's actually my best friend.
Yeah.
And racism, done.
Yeah.
We sorted it. This was the guy that made it.
They do stereotype though. Oh man.
I was just really impressed with her.
Yeah, I mean, somebody just... It's quite funny to call it a druggy area. It's like, let's not dig beneath the surface on what you mean about that. Like,
Deborah ended racism. Someone said I needed Glendale as a sundown town bumper sticker. Is Glendale a sundown town? Is that a part? I don't know the
Glendale?
history. I don't know the history of Glendale.
maybe. We, 2006 was before my Glendale time.
Yeah.
When Brian and I got home, we started to have a conversation about reparations, which is the
Bruh. Meanwhile,
how does he do it?
Bruno is like, I was working on explaining to Brian why he's a dumb idiot and racism never happened.
So I was out in the wildy gaining XP.
Yeah.
And then when I got home, I was like, how many seasons of The Wire do I have to watch before I don't have to give you reparations? Oh my god.
With her.
When Brian and I got home, we started to have a conversation about reparations, which is the...
I wonder who started that.
I wonder who started that conversation. I also just remembered I didn't put the captions back on. That's my bad.
No, that's okay. Turn the video.
Yeah, I'll do that actually. We've got 13 minutes left. 14 minutes left.
Fuck.
Deborah is like getting so upset, putting...
Wait, actually?
It's making fun of being racially cool.
We're good.
Oh, we think still okay.
Yeah.
The
Glendale is not a sundown town and making fun of it being racist city. No, that's fine. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah,
I got the joke, but I was also like, how based in truth is it?
Because also, holy shit, what?
Yeah,
that would have been kind of amazing.
Yeah.
And
in
fascinating.
his place. She didn't have a reason to.
They do stereotype though. Oh man.
I was just really impressed with her.
That's the most progressive woman in 2006.
When Brian and I
Most
got
progressive
home,
white
we
woman.
started to have a conversation about reparations, which is the repayment to the descendants of African slaves for the mistreatment of their ancestors.
Slavery was how many generations ago?
Yeah, slavery was so many years ago, but
It wasn't that long ago.
Really not that long ago.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like a white American take, too. It's
Wasn't
like,
that-
Yeah,
yeah.
the world's like, what, 1,000 years old?
Yeah. There was a
The house, one of the houses I grew up in was older than slavery.
Yeah, this guy, I want to say this guy just died. Hold on, I'll pull this up in a second. Yeah, this happened this month. Daniel Smith, 90, dies, thought to be the last child of an enslaved person.
So crazy.
A living person,
Two-digit age.
with a 2-digit age, was the son of a slave, just alive. So, like, when they say how many generations ago was it, it's not that fucking many. Okay, it wasn't that long ago. This guy's dad was a slave. You know what I mean? Like,
let me just check something.
Mr. Smith's father, Abram Smith, was born into slavery during the Civil War in Virginia and was 70 when his wife gave birth to Daniel in 1932. Yeah.
Yeah, he's around the age of the first like Snow White movie.
Yeah,
like it's
literally.
really not that long ago. And like movie animation.
Disney was doing racist cartoons like
before.
Yeah,
he didn't even exist.
It's like, come on, dude.
It's so funny, dude.
All the slave owners, tobacco companies that got all this free labor, and now the tobacco companies are billion-dollar industries off the free labor of blacks. All these other big businesses that still exist today, where money passed down from generation after generation.
Oh, he's kind of being based
They're
right
still
now.
getting the monies. That money was made off the backs of
What is Bruno gonna
slaves
say?
for free. So while their generations of kids are just rich after rich after rich, will be rich for all their generations to come, the descendants of slaves stay poor after poor after poor after poor.
Can you imagine what an absolute chaotic mess it would be if all of a sudden the government said, okay, we're going to now give money to all African Americans who are the descendants of slaves. We've all been enslaved. Okay, I don't think checks have been flying around for anybody.
Sorry, wait, what?
Yeah,
wait, we've all been enslaved?
Did he mean when he's in makeup?
Yeah.
Who are the descendants of slaves.
Also, when slaves were free, didn't slave owners get like a mule?
Oh, like stipends and
yeah,
and
and
yeah,
stuff.
I think it's state by state, but yeah.
Yeah,
And also
$300 and a mule or
there's
whatever.
Whatever. What's the like? I forget the term.
Slave owners got reparations. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like the term for. Oh yeah, it's like, well, it's their land to maintain. We should at least pay them for the surplus crops and the like. And it's like, right, if I steal a car and kill the owner,
Yeah.
and then I go to jail, I don't get to also keep the car.
Yeah, exactly. But also, I feel like the self-report on Bruno is him not. His issue is with the logistics of the implementation.
Yeah,
like
well,
instead
that sounds like a ton of work.
Instead of acknowledging what Brian is saying about systemic racism, because that's all he's trying to define, right? Bruno goes, but how would that really work?
Yeah. Well, that's the only tool like the right or people in positions of privilege really have is they can only play with like implication, right?
Yeah.
It's like you point out an extremely valid issue and then they go like, but that's like, crazy. That's
Yeah.
like hard to do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I guess racism didn't happen
Yeah.
because it's hard to fix. Is that the claim?
Someone said, Bruno really said, too much paperwork.
Oh, you're being extremely extra.
Yeah. It just gives me that, like, all the people who are talking about, people getting like checks for COVID and stuff, or I'm trying to remember the thing but basically everybody who got these like PPP loans and is complaining about like handouts and stuff. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, I should also say it's like this is I'm sorry, this is like the greatest racism of all, what the British have experienced.
And the PPP loans were forgiven. Right, right.
Like not even a
Because
loan.
Because of the it was because of all the people who were mad about student loan stuff.
Uh-huh.
It were a lot of them kept getting outed as having PPP loans that were forgiven. And it's just like, bruh.
All of the like podcasters that had to pause their output, like fucking Stephen Crowder got a PPP loan that was then forgiven. PragerU got a PPP loan that was then forgiven, and obviously
I should have applied for a PPP loan. Shit,
we literally should have done it.
Yeah, damn.
No
Somebody bought a
reason
Charizard with the PPP loan, dog.
Damn it!
I should have applied for that shit.
But there was like there is that classic type of American exceptionalism where it's like, okay, guys, but like, sure, social welfare works in other places. Yes, public healthcare works in other places. But this is America, the main place where it's different.
Yeah.
And we're special, and I don't want to go into why we just are.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, well, maybe we should implement, reparations for the systemic and historical long-form crimes that have been done against the community and continue to be done. It's like, it's just crazy. This is a lot of work.
Yeah.
That's just so much stuff that we'd have to like, are you crazy?
True.
I guess what we'll do instead of a lot of work is just let it continue happening forever.
Right. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
All been enslaved. Okay, I don't think checks have been flying around for anybody.
They have,
Get
actually.
off it. Please. Get a job.
I don't want reparations because I don't feel like I deserve it.
Oh.
But there are some that do.
If there hadn't been slaves there to do it, do you think tobacco companies would have found some way to do it?
Would you work today all your life for free?
It doesn't, but it doesn't matter. That the like argument, but it did happen. The issue is that it actually happened, though. It's like, do you think the tobacco, like, they would have been successful anyway, so it doesn't matter about the free. Oh, you stole that car? Well, somebody would have. You had a bright future ahead of you, so you probably would have found a way to get a car anyway.
Oh, you don't think criminals are going to find a way to get a gun? We're really going to ban guns?
Okay,
when they
well,
could
that
build
one is a real argument that people are trying to make.
Somehow.
Free? It's unrealistic. It'll never happen. It's a nice thought, but come on.
I interact with white all day, every day. I do not have a chip on my shoulder. I'm not paranoid.
But there's no way to convey that to Bruno and any Bruno type that's out.
Since there's a lot of talk about this, slavery, is still legal in the prison system.
Yeah.
13th Amendment or whatever. And so I know there's talk in the chat about that. So yes, I mean, like, yeah, prisoners do labor for like cents on the dollar, know, if that, and are put in really, harsh conditions and stuff. Just doing the labor, even in any condition, is still theft. It's still like wage theft or whatever. So, yeah,
it's just a logistical hassle now.
Yeah,
it's like there's fewer people available, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to see it. They don't.
Also, reparations have happened for other things before. So Bruno keeps being like, "This has never happened and never will happen," and it's like not true.
I mean, it's just literally wealth redistribution is a type of reparations.
Yeah,
it is. This wealth has been incorrectly allocated, and people are struggling as a result.
Yeah.
Let's relocate. That's all it is. There's not like an extra thing. There's not like a secret piece of paper you have to sign.
Yeah.
Or you have to mine to build reparations.
Also, the people who did fraud for PPP stuff are like getting like charged and shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like the whole chaos argument. It's like whatever. It's
what's the path? What's the logic path here? It's like, okay, well, it would be really complicated. Okay, I'm not even gonna right now disagree with that. So is your point that the racism doesn't exist?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do these things tie together? I don't understand. Or that we shouldn't, or are you saying that we should but we can't? It's just I lost my homework. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, Bruno's acting like he is going to be responsible for solving the fucking problem.
Look, trust me, brother, we are not going to ask you to do shit.
Yeah, it's like if he's like, well, I don't know how I would do it.
I can't count that high.
Yeah.
You're insane.
I want to believe that everything that's white is okay.
Deborah invited me over to her house to dinner because I talked about some of the Southern cooking that I do. And at the same time, I'll meet her husband, Steve. So I'm looking forward to that.
Hi, how you doing?
You
too. Oh. Yeah, he always likes playing bartender.
Does he?
So here's our new one.
Wow, I like how you always include your dog. Deborah, I can honestly say, is one who is very open-minded, and she has a lot of friends.
Can I just say I'm happy Renee is making a friend.
I'm happy anyone's making a friend.
Yeah.
And the way they talk about their friend isn't glistening skin.
I'm just happy that the show is showing someone on the show having a reasonably good time.
Yeah. And not
now, I did just look again and see that Renee is still in whiteface.
Yeah, and also don't jinx it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now she's going to be like, well, that's the thing. Is she going to do the classic reveal?
Oh!
Because to date, every time they've done the reveal, as we all know, is, oh, right.
I mean, for Renee's makeup, are they just going to be like, we know.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. I thought you.
They didn't even really try for you.
I thought you were just like sick or like kind of pale.
Yeah.
Say just worldly, but just aware of people.
Oh, thank you. Those are beautiful.
I mean, it was like, it was the same, just like in my household, and it was just great. And here it is, this white family, and we pretty much have the same values.
Why does Deborah think that there's a camera crew in her house? There's a new woman in town and she needs a friend.
Do you not watch White Lady Quest?
Yeah. Do you guys know the show won an Emmy for makeup? We can't stop talking about it.
Children, and I thought that was just awesome.
There's a lot to learn at 16 and 17. I know they think they know it all, but there's a lot to learn still.
Yes. To me, boys are
And I
just
thought I knew
so
it all.
hard
Oh.
to me.
Want trade?
I don't think we're going to agree with you on that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No? Oh.
I guess let's just say it's not easy parenting 16-year-olds,
Parenting,
right?
yes.
Talking to Deborah and her husband is like, no, it's not a black or white thing. It's just a parent thing. So you ready for school?
Almost.
Almost?
I might lock yourselves.
High school.
When does your son start? Yeah, she's just starting high school.
Well, Nichols had problems in school.
Oh.
And Nichols got kicked out of school. He was hanging with the wrong crowd. And I was brought up a certain way. And I am kind of strict, sorry. But I am kind of strict. I'm kind
See,
of like
I'm
your
not the
mom.
only one.
Yeah. I really want to keep our relationship, and I just feel kind of bad deceiving her. I feel like I'm lying to her every time that I go to her house or we do things.
Did Nick get kicked out of the show well?
It's funny, when they mentioned Nick, she was just like, oh, it doesn't, no, don't worry about it. Anyway, I feel like I'm deceiving her about my son existing.
I'm just frustrated because I don't know what to do. I don't know. Do I tell her? Do I just keep continuing on? I feel
The
like
wrong
we
crowd is
really
the
made a
Asian
connection.
boy.
They have a friend after this project
13.
is over with.
16, was that? 16.
Yeah.
Wait, no, but is he really not on the show now? It's weird.
He's got to be on the last episode. He did the reunions and stuff that they did on Oprah. There's no footage of it. It's been scrubbed. I think because Oprah is like associated, like Oprah's worried about getting canceled. I think that everything's scrubbed.
Check Vimeo.
It's very important to Brian that I understand where he's coming from. So I'm going to be an open-minded student today, so that perhaps he can teach me something.
He's always open-minded.
What was it called? Oprah Race Change. It was called. What was it called? It's a race pun. What's a race pun?
A pun?
Yeah. God. It's called like. Is it Skin Deep? The Human Race Machine? Yeah.
The Amazing Race?
Yeah, here's the cast of Black White on Oprah.
Wow.
Yeah. Trading races.
Oh.
There it is. That was the pun I was looking for.
Wow. Bruno's white?
Yeah. So this happened, but this may as well be lost media. I don't know if anybody has this.
God, that would be incredible.
Yeah.
For us to be the people that are able to unearth this.
Yeah.
We get like 16mm film and we have to process it in a dark room. Yo, Nick. Okay, he still exists then.
Yeah, he looks older though, right? I think he
16.
Well, he was 16.
16.
Okay. We need help from the lost media community. We do. Because Oprah also has this. Yeah. Look at this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I actually can't. Is that changing? Because I actually don't even.
Oh, you don't see rays?
Yeah.
I see,
So
I see.
is this not a still image?
Also, this is just like the technology is just so bad. Back then, what is this? 2006. It like looks so bad.
It doesn't even look like it's changing race. It looks like it's just getting compressed.
It looks like she's wearing makeup.
Emmy award winning.
Someone said it's an analog horror video, but yeah. So you know,
I'm gonna grab a drink. You want one?
No, I think I'm good.
You want to play Rain of Fire on PSP?
Oh hell yeah! I wanna knock this out. Your boy's getting tired.
Oh yeah, I'm sleepy. I do need to record a video though. No,
oh shit!
I'll just do it solo bellow if that's cool.
Yeah.
You didn't get a notice from PO box, did you, by any chance?
No, only for my Pokemon cards, but I'll check. Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white. Did you get your race card? Bruno. Oh yeah, someone's playing a black and white drinking game. I feel so bad for you. Jordan's getting another drink. I'm looking at what food I want to order before I fall asleep. Before it arrives. Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white. Please don't believe the hype. I'm just scrolling things right now. What's the criteria? Okay, wait. Someone said, okay, so I have info that it's season 22, episode 77 of the Oprah Show. I will find that episode. You know how to reach me if you find it. Cause, yeah, this, you know, could be something. Did you get your race card? Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white. Yo.
How's it going?
Nothing. I'm might be ordering food that I'm gonna fall asleep before it arrives.
It's okay. I mean, I'll pick it up if you do.
Hey, eat it without me. Hey, wake up. I'd actually prefer if you did that.
Holding the food in front of your face?
Hey, wake up. Hey, sleepy. You crawl into bed with me?
Hey, sleepy boy.
Open up.
Somebody hungry.
Yeah.
Something that will change my perspective on things.
Today, I'm going to take Bruno to an all-black Domino's game, and I hope this approach will help bring down his Bruno block. Just to help him interact with all black and
proper
see how he goes from there.
And the
How you doing?
his chip or whatever.
Brian,
We just brought the
Jerry.
chairs. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
The scene was these guys sitting around a little card table, smoking, drinking. They had good buzzes going on, and playing dominoes. It was a real black scene where it was, black vernacular and, guys having a good time.
It's a real black scene.
Black scene.
150.
Vernacular, actually, is what we like to call it.
Be in the room. I don't really know how to play the game that well
What's a
either,
real
but, it wasn't going to deter me from sitting there and enjoying myself and having a great time.
Oh, yeah, you going after me? Hey, we got another OG on the table.
OG, what's that? Doesn't know anything?
That's an original game.
No shit.
OG.
Original game, all right. No, I'm not uncomfortable being around black people, but they're all different kinds of black people. If they're smoking, drinking, loud talking, ebonic.
Different kinds.
You hit command space.
Yeah, because I wanted to open Find It. Just check out photos of Jordan. What are the? Can you remind me what the genres of black people are?
All different kinds of black people. If they're smoking, drinking, loud talking, ebonic speaking black people.
I'm an ebonic black.
Fuck. Wow.
Oh my god, I'm an ebonic.
Bars.
Drinking, loud talking, ebonic speaking black people.
Ebonic, loud talking, ebonic speaking.
He's gone so much further than just saying slurs.
I feel like he must be doing research. Like he gets home, he's like, I'm sick of the N-word.
I need new stuff.
Need fun ones.
What do I call them?
That's what that Civil War book is for.
Yeah.
He's going in like the bibliography or whatever and being like, best old slang terms.
Unreal. Unfucking real.
That's not my element.
Hey, you got dominoes.
What does that mean, I got dominoes?
That means you play first.
Okay.
That means you need to get your hand empty first.
All right.
Where you about to go?
What the fuck? The Joker?
What is going on?
It's not about the money.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, do you remember The Dark Knight?
I do
Where the
remember
Joker
that.
gets attacked and he goes, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Womp womp.
I didn't fit in because I have no passion or no desire to learn the game of dominoes. This isn't, whether you're black or white, and that's a world that I don't belong to. I don't like dominoes, I don't like staying inside, I don't like smoking, and I don't like,
You just suck.
I don't like talking loud, black abonic speaking talking. I don't like... This guy's amazing. I mean, he
It's
is
like
a cool
he's
cartoon.
genuinely incredible as a person. How does he exist? That's the question I have.
I mean, that's the miserable thing is that it's probably not very hard. You just gotta stay in Glendale, I guess.
Gotta stay in Glendale.
Back in your police cruiser and just chill in Glendale. What are you going with? Oh.
I don't want to say it out loud.
What's the address? And where's it going?
It's going to moi.
Sorry, Jarvis's address is Patreon only.
It's going to the Glendale Police Department.
Yeah, you have, and to get it to find me, you have to go in and go, "Hi, I was trying to find Jarvis Johnson against supervision."
It just wasn't fun. I wouldn't be anywhere in a smoky room with guys getting drunk, sitting at a table playing anything.
You're such a fucking square,
What a
dude.
dweeb.
How
What
are
the
you
hell?
also like racist and boring?
I think you just suck is the problem. Yeah, maybe he's not racist. Maybe he's just boring. And the whole time he's like, I don't want to do reparations. I'm lame. I don't want to do anything.
Did you say
I'm
I don't want to
sleepy."
be around anyone drinking, playing games?
Playing a game with your friends?
Yeah.
And he went to a comedy club. He's like, "What? Why are you just up there telling jokes, like joking around?"
The thing about it that like my uncle, he was talking about in the South, is like dominoes is played the same all over. Right. But it's one game that our people share. It's so like
Yeah,
it's
black people love
fun,
dominoes. I actually never learned to play dominoes. But
Well, I
it is
hate being in a
something that-
room with people smoking and drinking with their
I
friends.
was, because there's also like spades and stuff that a lot of black people play. Like my mom would play spades.
Hispanic says their own
Lots of games actually. Tonk.
language. Dominoes is
See, this is more being foreign.
Tonk is like it's like a, I guess the correct definition would be like a trick-taking game where you're like trying to match. I guess they're all kind of trick-taking games, but yeah, where you're trying to just like match groups of cards. But
our language, and it's time, but it's the only time that you can get together and enjoy each other in good company. It's about calling money, see who can come up with the funny.
But like I learned to play Tonk, but I never learned to play spades. I just never had any interest, and so like that's like a like a black card taker right there. Spades is vicious, yeah.
Right. At the same time,
I'll bust anybody's ass in spades. Yeah, no, for real.
still
I think that there's like I saw a tweet about like black people who didn't learn to play spades or something. It's like there's a class of us who were around the game and then didn't. Spades is a family ender. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's me in League.
Yeah.
strategizing, like it's, what I'm saying, it's wonderful. I love it. It's relaxing to me.
If Bruno admits that he was uncomfortable because there was more than one black in the room, as opposed to, the smoke, the drinking, the game, then he has to admit that there is a problem.
Someone said, I'm gonna blow y'all's minds, the white family, and only the white family are actors and not related at all. We know.
It's kayfabe.
We've known the whole time. But also, at the time of filming, Bruno was dating Carmen, and Rose is Carmen's daughter. So don't worry. We know. And we blew your mind
And
by providing more information.
No need to DM us Rose's Instagram account.
Yeah.
That's been covered. Creepy thing to do. Stop now.
Yeah.
That's why I say Bruno block, because he's only gonna let out what he wanna let out.
It is funny, like that he was just like, what don't I like about being in this room?
Well, the smoke.
Can we play a different game? Do you guys have WarioWare?
Yeah. Could we play Cracker Jack? Is that a game?
Yeah, probably.
I just remember that's a food, actually.
Can we play around with this food?
Not to blow your minds, but the white family's wearing blackface.
Which one? The Googles? What are their name again? The Pringle.
I've been spending a lot of time with Deborah.
Yeah,
and it's
Rose is the
been
white
great.
daughter. Carmen's
It's
daughter.
been real easy getting to know her and establishing a relationship, unlike my experiences with Carmen. I was questioning myself, like, okay, is it me? You know, but here it is. I bonded with this woman who doesn't have any idea what this whole project is about.
Okay, see, my daughter thinks I'm the only one that does that. Oh, Semper Furs.
No, we're first shopping in Beverly Hills, and it was great.
How are you? Good. How are you? Good. Good.
Nice. Are these real?
What does it say? Baby pink knit beaver with lacy bottom.
Oh,
my! This is what we needed the pictures in.
Yeah, I mean, we had fun. I felt like two teenage girls on the town for the day.
Will you take our picture? Back to back? There we go. How's that look?
Yeah, we love to eat, we love to travel.
The whole time I'm with her, I keep thinking, this is not right, it's not fair. I can't keep going on like this. I feel like I need to let her know who I really am.
Well, I do want you to know I'm glad that you did come out with me. This has been great. It's been a good experience and everything.
What do they pitch them on, do you reckon? It must literally be like, it's a travel show, or like, I'm new in town. Welcome to New in Town.
Yeah, probably that. Probably it's a story, or it's a show about life in Los Angeles.
Yeah, what's it like to make new friends?
Yeah.
Imagine being on that show, being convinced that that's what it is. And it's like, just kidding, I'm black. Hi, welcome to Surprise, I'm black.
It's like your eyebrows are blown off. It's like when like Gohan, you know, like does the father-son Kamehameha and like blows Cell into smithereens.
Or that face that freezes me.
Yeah.
Everything. But nice getting to know you. And I do have something to tell you. And I hope you don't be offended because I really do like you, Deborah. I really do.
Okay.
Okay? and I don't want you to think it was something to embarrass you or in any way. Okay?
Okay.
I am who I said I am, but I do want to let you know that I'm really not white. I'm really black. And when I met you,
I'm Italian. I'm not actually white, I'm Irish. I paused because I wanted to catch, like, there was so much build up that I was wondering how she was going to phrase it. So, I'm not really white.
Yeah.
But what, is she just going to say I am black? Or is there like, I'm part of an experiment?
Yeah. I feel like they probably don't let her say the full thing.
Yeah.
I do want to let you know that I'm really not white. I'm really black. And when I met you, I will honestly tell you I was so nervous because I was coming into your home and you didn't know anything about me and I felt like I was deceiving you. I felt so bad. This woman doesn't know anything about me and I feel like I'm deceiving her. And when you said that you were Catholic and I'm Catholic and you know.
Okay, so everything else is the same?
Everything else
Are you moving out here or are you?
No,
you're not.
I'm not, but we can still be friends. I felt like I was confessing to...
Oh, right. She's moving out. That was the thing.
Right, yeah.
But that is kind of sad. Are you really moving out here? Because it seemed like she like maybe wanted to like still be friends.
I mean, but do they live in LA anyway?
Yeah.
Because, like, as we say, it's not that hard to get to Glendale.
Yeah.
Literally from anywhere in LA, you can get to Glendale pretty easily because it's a giant mall.
The priest.
It's like, wait, I don't feel like she explained enough.
Not
like,
at all.
I'm not really white. Like, do you mean you are just you're like logic? You
Like,
know what I mean?
I'm actually black.
Are you like
Yeah, I think
biracial? But like,
Logic could have been having that conversation.
I'm actually
Guys,
not.
I'm actually black.
But like I really think I would be confused. Like, unless she went like, no, I'm wearing makeup.
Yeah,
and a wig.
she didn't give nearly enough context. She
Something.
said I'm really black, and it's like, well, okay, I wouldn't say really.
Like, Deborah's standing in front of me, and I'm telling her, I'm going on, and she's like, oh my God.
Brian said in an interview they kept up and stayed friends long after the show.
Gosh.
That's good.
I don't think it's about that. It's about whether we have something in common. We have family in common. Do you really have family?
That's what I mean. The only thing that I had to lie to you about, I'm sorry. I felt so much better. I told her the truth. We hugged. We ate another piece of chocolate. And, from then on, I felt like I made a friend in California, and she didn't care whether I was black or white.
Like, no.
Which
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I feel bad that Deborah feels like it's a miracle, but good for Deborah. Or sorry, Renee feels like it's a miracle, but what's this about?
After hanging out with Devon for a while, we've gotten closer as friends.
Where's your? I still have
Oh,
not
you wanna
seen
see
it.
it?
I still have not seen it.
I don't see it. That's it.
So much.
Because I thought it too.
Oh man,
After hanging out with Devon for a while, we've
This is the guy she went on a date with, right? It's
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What was the thing she called him again?
Enlightened.
Enlightened. That was it. Yeah, we're about to see him be very enlightened.
gotten closer as friends.
Where's your? I still have
Oh,
not
you
seen
wanna
it.
see it?
I still have not seen it.
So much.
Devon is just like, he's smooth
wearing a
in
wire.
such a vulnerable way that I'm not used to, that it's like somewhat breathtaking.
Put something to kind of represent me
Oh, it must be. Yeah.
over my heart.
Why are we having this man undressed?
It's too low res. I guess.
Like it just represents the passion of burning in my heart. My soul's on fire and it's taking me as far as I'm gonna go.
Him showing me his tattoo, which was on his heart.
That's
I mean, it was
good.
really like, he's...
Let's have the child put his shirt back on.
Yeah,
Let's-
how about we?
I don't know how long
why
that
they had to do that.
that shot had to be that long. I think,
Yeah.
I caught it.
Yeah.
Also, pull the shirt down.
Yeah.
You can do that too. I
Maybe,
think.
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I'll just take my pants off so I can get my shirt off.
offering me,
Feels
like, it
very
really did. It
uncomfortable.
almost felt like a gift. Like, here's a piece of my heart. Like, here's a piece of me. I really appreciate how helpful Devon has been in showing me around places I've never been and teaching me things that I wouldn't usually have the opportunity to learn.
Well, how do you feel now? I feel cool now. It's just more easy to talk to you versus, white man, period.
One of the biggest struggles was trying to attack this idea of the barrier, of the black and white wall. Trying to enter a world that isn't yours.
Like
And
Alice
I
in
realized
Wonderland.
that perhaps
The black and white
we
wall.
are
Yeah, it's
just
the one where you
human
take
beings.
the black pill or
And
the
I
white
am
pill.
just a girl. Or even more so, I'm just Rose. And everybody is just who they are.
Okay, yeah.
Right. How many episodes are we?
The dime.
Oh, it's a bar about me.
I did meet Deborah again. I felt like, oh, we'll have some
What year was
girl
this
time,
filmed?
just
Probably
me and her,
2005 or
101.
2006.
Oh, there she is. Oh, you look the same. I really didn't think I was going to recognize you.
It was relief hanging out with Deborah as Black Renee. I just felt like a huge weight had been lifted off
So
me.
it's that every college
What do you
essay
think white
Rose wrote
girls
was
think?
about this show.
Oh, for sure.
Stereotypes are.
I think some probably think they're very bossy, twitching of the head and, but comparing it to like some of the white girls that I work with that may be a little bit younger than me, they're always talking about sex. So I had this impression that a lot of young white girls were wow.
Well, that's interesting. So this
Yeah.
is your
Wild
impression.
is
Okay,
what
what
the
else?
caption was.
But not all. Not all. Deborah and I have really bonded, and we are friends, and it doesn't have anything to do with
Yui
race.
sex.
Coming into this,
You know what's funny about these two in particular is like the thesis of this is far less about like race and circumstance and the experiment or whatever. It's just we found two people that don't suck. Like
Yeah.
we found someone that's nice and cool,
Yeah.
and we found another person that's like nice and cool. They're
Right.
both well adjusted, and then they hung out.
Yeah.
As opposed to just like, hey, we found this cartoon from an educational program
Yeah.
about why like you shouldn't cross the street when you see a black person.
Yeah.
And then we put them with a child, and turns out it was uncomfortable or whatever.
Yeah, people keep saying that Rose was 19 in the chat, but she introduces herself in the show as 17.
Unless it took 3 years to
Yeah.
do this show.
Yeah.
There is we're 5 episodes deep, and I kind of feel like they must have already tread the ground of like, we're all people. Because she dropped that like,
oh yeah, many a time.
Welcome to the finale. We're all people,
Yeah.
actually. You know what we did here early on?
Also,
though?
Nick is like 16 also. There are minors in the show.
The thing we heard a bunch when we started doing the show is, yeah, but Rose takes a turn. Are we going to see in the finale this like big turn?
I feel like Rose's turn was just more like how she was Frida Kahlo last Halloween or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe the poetry was the scene that was kind of?
Yeah.
I miss Carmen and I miss Nick.
Yeah, we'll find
I
out.
love Carmen.
I'm kind of curious. Okay, well, let's
This
look this in.
project, I did have stereotypes about white women.
The
but
dude
Deborah
was
has
probably in
opened
college.
my
I wouldn't be
mind.
surprised. They just met in the poetry
You
group.
just never know what
the guy
someone else has
Yeah,
ever
Devon.
experienced until you talk about it.
Wait, she was Frida Kahlo? Yeah, just don't go to her
Don't even-
Instagram.
That's not even
And hopefully, by
Wait,
talking
is that
about it
5 finale? No,
openly,
it's episode 6.
that can lead to us solving this issue that we have in America today.
Wow, thank God the black woman undid her bias thinking. For real though.
Dude, finally, we are all people. Oh, Austin, I think cut us even like referencing the Frida Kahlo thing because I just don't want.
Yeah, I would say that.
Blowing up the spot. Be
Yeah, we don't
nice.
want people to
She
blow up their
seems
spot.
nice.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Just tactless. I don't know.
Like, she should not have to be like sort of owning up to when she was like 17 on this TV show.
I know this is it's an old show and the reaction even then was like problematic and that's why there aren't more seasons. But doesn't this seem like the kind of show that would have gotten a season 2? It's 2006.
It does. I just
Who
want to
gives a
clarify. I just want to confirm that Nick is indeed in the finale. All right,
shit?
that's
Oh,
all
a
I needed
relief.
to know.
That's the only shot of him.
All right. Okie doke, everybody. Thank you for joining us on episode 5 of Black White. One more episode to go. We're almost at the end.
We're planning on recording the final episode 2031-ish.
That's what we're thinking, yeah.
So we have enough time to recover.
Q3, yeah.
Shout out to Bruno for reducing his slur quota.
Black Bruno specifically.
Black Bruno. Wait, is Bruno in blackface? Do you think? Oh, that's a way better show idea. Figure out who's in blackface.
Wait, what? Sorry. What are you saying?
Sorry.
Is Bruno in blackface?
Yeah, I thought those were two different guys. There's like Bruno, the white guy that was arguing.
I see.
And there's coincidentally like another guy called Bruno.
Well, there's another guy
who doesn't
called
like
Black
playing
Bruno.
dominoes or being around people.
Yep,
talking
they're different guys.
Talking
Yeah.
crazy.
They're totally different guys.
Doing wacky voice, smoking cigarettes. Yep. Whatever.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
Later, guys.
All right, cool. Wait, no Jubilee. Figure out who's really black. Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, that's true. There was another one, but it was on Zoom. I don't like the Zoom ones.
I don't like the Zoom ones either.
I mean, I guess they can't see each other anyway in the other one. Oh yeah.
Oh, let's
Ethan.
throw it to. I was gonna throw it to Will Neff.
Oh yeah, go Will.
I'm gonna throw it to Will Neff tonight. Everybody have a good one. Everybody tell Will Neff I said hi.
Boo.
And that he's a good guy and that I'm sorry for hurting his neck. All right, everybody. Bye.
I watched a bit more of the Mario Party stream.